That's why it'd be weird. Take your dark cloud somewhere else, Brian.
Kenforce.
Rare art. Yeah, you already know who in the building.
What's this meeting about?
Well, one of my CDs is missing.
Just checking in, are you?
Got a 30 on me now. Got a 30 on me now. Pull up and
Don't worry.
pull up and
Don't flow, whatever you want to call it. Stupid.
Are y'all doing what I'm doing?
Kill.
Y'all doing what I'm doing?
Jugging, been jugging since a baby.
I see potential. I see a famous rap artist.
Bitch, my bitch, it's that new bass shit.
Welcome and enter the
Kenforce.
Yeah, I get that chicken.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
Today's episode is brought to you by 00LA and Got It For Cheap Worldwide. 00LA is on a break right now, but Got It For Cheap Worldwide is in Oslo, I think.
Yeah, they just had their last stop in Oslo.
Just had their last stop?
Weekend.
Okay. And you can check them out at GIFC Worldwide on Instagram or 0.0.LA on IG. Shouts out to them. How you doing, Brian?
Yo, 1 year of Kenforce, baby.
Yes, it's a very special day.
Hell yeah.
It's just me and Brian today. You know why? And we got cold beers. You know why? Because this is I don't know if it's 50. I don't know what episode it is, but it's a year anniversary.
Yeah, about 52.
About 52. That's how many weeks, right? We made it, man. What the fuck? Remember the first day sneaking into the school,
Hell
recording
yes.
up in the
On the 7th floor of the LA Film School. Man, we came a long fucking way, man.
I know. Now we comfortably sit in our home and do
Just
so.
relaxing, drinking cold beers,
Having a good old
shooting
time.
this shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's why you guys listen to us every week, right?
I'm really glad to be here. I'm really glad we were able to do this. It feels like the world kind of worked out where it was supposed to just be me and you. Just like, fuck, that's fucking we're the original. The original. I mean, shouts out to Ben, shouts out to Daniel. I know a lot of people listen for them. I know they have a lot of fans. I love them. We just wouldn't let them be on today.
Yeah, we're like, fuck y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Cracker.
And you're a little black ass boy. Little boy.
Nah, they couldn't make it today. And, we just had to get this episode out because it's our 1 year anniversary,
No, I'm like I said, though, I'm happy even if it is me and you.
And then for our new listener, if you guys didn't know, this is the Kenforce podcast, most based podcast. I'm your host, Brian.
I'm Jamal Abel Harrison.
And our other co-host, Ben Anthem Standard Grill Wilson.
And Daniel.
He couldn't be here. They couldn't be here today, but, it's all good.
Yeah, well, fuck it.
Hell yeah.
I wish Daniel was here so he could tell us about what's hoe shit. Remember his rant yesterday? A lot of people hit me up. They were like, I love Daniel's rant about hoe shit. What's hoe shit?
I wish we could say what hoe shit is.
I mean, we're going to have to get back to him.
Shit like a hoe, apparently.
Is that shit, like, let's start all the way, like, everything we've missed, since the last episode.
Yeah.
Did you see the 50 Cent Tekashi shooting at the video shoot?
I didn't like see like a video of it, but like I did hear about and read about it and shit.
Yeah, apparently 6ix9ine and 50 Cent have a record together with Casanova. And I was going to say it was a Chief Keef diss record, but it's not. It's just that 6ix9ine uses a part of his bars to diss Chief Keef.
Yeah.
I guess he says tell his mama to, fuck, I don't know, man.
I like this one meme where it was like, it's a picture of like 6ix9ine, it's like a picture of Keef. And fucking like 6ix9ine's like fucking poking Chief Keef with a stick, like, come on, do something.
That's fucked up. Like, these like that. That's exactly how I feel like they're doing, though, honestly. I don't know. How long you think Chief Keef can take that shit? Like before, like, what do you? Okay, do you think it was Chief Keef who had anything to do with the shooting?
No,
I don't either.
I don't think so.
I don't either. But
I just think were they in New York?
Yeah,
it's probably just some New York niggas.
Yeah,
being some New York niggas hating.
But I mean, some New York niggas.
But I mean, niggas do that shit out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
I just want to make sure. I'm sorry, a little technical mic shit. Yeah. So you don't think Chief Keef has shooters in New York?
Oh,
No, Chief Keef shoot. I mean, we're not here to like. I'm not trying to get the kid in trouble. I'm just like, I'm just trying to put the math together for us, in general. I'm like,
right. I don't know, man. I don't think so. Because like I said, if I really think it's just 6ix9ine is just like just woofing to the air now. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Because like if Sosa would said something, he would probably already made a whole.
Yeah, he would have retweeted it or whatever. You know, like just made it big.
Not retweeted, but he would have probably already made like a diss track or like say something.
Who you mean, 6ix9ine?
No, fucking.
You mean Chief Keef
Sosa?
Said, yeah, you said. Okay, so you're saying if Chief Keef would have said something, it would have been heard.
It would have been heard already.
That makes
sense.
What I'm saying? That makes total sense.
Like I don't think Chief Keef even gives a shit about.
Yeah,
6ix9ine.
I think we just gotta wait and see what happens because 6ix9ine may just go to jail like what's the nigga's name from Texas that I always listen to his music? No, we're gonna get to him. I'm talking about the SPM. 6ix9ine may be the new SPM.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
If you don't know who that is, look up South Park Mexican.
Good artist.
Yeah, he is a great artist. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, who's who do you think is the shit right now? Who do you think is a better artist? I know this is fuck that subject. Subject's kind of over.
Who's the best artist?
No. Out of these 3 artists, I'm gonna name, and I don't want to This is like a prompt for the next subject, so I just want to make it clear. If you're making YouTube clips out of it, we're done talking about the 6ix9ine shit. I don't know what more is there about the 6ix9ine shit. I
mean, people could say, "Oh, it was YG."
You think it was YG? That's a good idea. I never thought about that. I never thought about that. Well, it could be YG. God damn it. You're
that's what people could say.
Throwing suspects out there left and right.
Well, I mean, that's what the part of the internet is talking about.
Man, it could have been Charlemagne. Why you bullshit? He doesn't like that kid. It could have been anybody.
Oh,
everybody's hating on him. Could have been Ebro.
I thought Ebro liked him.
You hear? Oh man, I don't even want to get. Never mind. I'm not even going to get into that question. I'm gonna go right into the shit that I don't even really want to talk about. Let's just get it out of the way. The person who's benefiting the most off 6ix9ine right now. Guess who that is?
Nicki Minaj.
Absolutely. Good guess. How'd you know? Jesus, that was a quick guess. That was such a quick and easy guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she got 15,000 sales. A few that
just because of Fifi song.
A nice little boost that she was looking for. And if you'd asked me, I would have put Count It Up or the Yo Gotti song on that album. If you really wanted to, you know what I'm saying?
Rake It Up.
If we Rake It Up. If we were really out here just scamming for fucking plays, fuck it.
I mean,
everybody's scamming for plays, bro. Butterfly Effect came out a year ago. Remember when Travis came out and I was like, I wonder why that's on there. I was like, remember that was the first thing I said in the group chat. I was like, this nigga just gonna throw all the old tracks. I mean, it was at the, me, I go for the hate first. But at the end of the day, actually, Travis Scott, that's probably the best album this year.
Fucking,
hate to say it.
Fucking Dark Knight Gummo was on Life's a Trip, and that song's been out.
That got that boy some numbers. That's the only reason he sold more than 6ix9ine.
Because that Dark Knight Gummo on it. Don't you think so?
I mean, I don't want to be a hater, but I'm a logistic. I'm a logical man.
So pretty much what you're saying is one song.
Yeah, if you let a song stream for 7 months and then you put it on your album, that's a trick, fam. That's because everybody knows the streams for that song go towards your album. So you're now getting 7 months worth of streams in your first week. That's how it works. Yes, it's a scam no matter how you write it. That's why I've always been why these motherfuckers keep putting these old songs in their album? Because they got to put 1 or 2 old hits or else they won't go higher than 60. They won't go higher than 50. They'll just still look like, yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. Good old yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're Drake, but at the same time, Drake had God's Plan on his shit. Yeah. And God's Plan had a bajillion streams before that shit came out.
God's Plan. Yeah, but Dark Knight Gummo came out in December?
Yeah, exactly. So how many streams you think that boy got for free? How many, because I think it's it's hard to explain, but I think it's 100,000 streams is 2,000 album sales. I don't know how it transfers, but it's Some amount of
I remember
streams is
seeing.
an
I
album
remember
sale.
seeing the fucking math like that.
Yeah, it's like some amount of streams is a fucking album sale. So straight up,
True,
Nicki would have gone
because-
number one if she had just put "Rake It Up" on her album. Yeah, nobody wants to hear "Rake It Up," but who cares? Give me the fucking streams, bitch.
Yeah, because okay, so on Trippy's Spotify, Dark Knight Gumbo played over 89 million streams.
Exactly, and you think it got 89 million streams in 1 week?
No.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, come on, fam. Come on, fam. Travis Scott should have put Dark Knight Come On his album, but I bet he didn't want to give Trippy no royalties. You know, I bet he was like, eh.
But it's Trippy's song though.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Trippy's song.
I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying.
I mean,
Whose song is it really?
Trippy's, motherfucker.
I know, but it's whoever's song is the biggest artist and who wants to take it.
Oh,
Like
here we
if
go
Travis
with
Scott
that.
was like, that's my song, you think Trippy would be able to use it? Like, who do you think has the most say so in whose song it is what I'm saying.
What do you mean? It's that nigga song. It's Trippie Redd featuring Travis Scott, bro.
Nigga.
So what do you mean? Like, so if it was
Go ahead.
Trippie Redd featuring Travis Scott, and Travis Scott was like, I'm gonna tell my album. It's my song.
Yeah, then it would be on his album. What you think would happen? You think Trippy's gonna be like, nah, that's my song.
Yeah,
nigga.
motherfucker.
No, I'm sorry.
It's your-
It just goes based
Okay,
like
all right,
Travis
all right,
Scott's
all
the
right,
bigger
all right.
artist. Go ahead.
All right, you do a song with Kanye. It's your song, right?
Do you really think I'm getting that song out unless Kanye's people tell me I can have it? Or do you think Kanye's gonna be like, well, just let me? I mean, if
No,
it's a
no,
good
no,
song,
no,
then Kanye's
no.
gonna be like, well, just let me get that.
No,
for my album.
but like what I'm. But okay, so how you're making it sound is like if you did a song with Kanye, it was big, right? It came out big, and then Kanye was like, "Oh, it's my song now. I want it on my album."
Yeah, I'm nodding my head for the people that can't see me. which
You're
is
nodding your
everyone.
head, yes.
Yeah, like I'm saying, yes, that's exactly how it works. For me to even get in the studio with Kanye, I have to understand that. I have to understand that I'm working with the bigger art. Like if I'm working with Beyonce and I do a whole song, and then Beyonce goes, "I'm actually gonna take you off and do all those lyrics."
No,
I go, "Oh, fuck,
but
Beyonce, thank you." Like I just go, "Oh, all right, that's your song now."
but how you're making it sound is that like Travis Scott will just Debo fucking.
I'm not saying
Trippy.
he would,
but
Debo, but I'm saying
but that's
he
how
has
you
the
made
power
it.
to.
But
Yeah, he has the
that's how you're
power
making
to.
it sound like he'll do that.
I'm not saying he would because I don't know that nigga. You know, I don't know him personally. But I'm saying he has the power to. Like, if you get in the studio with a huge artist who's definitely going to go number one, you can't be like, yo, I'm keeping all my songs I want. That's just not, like, that's just not how it works.
No,
like,
I'm not saying
You know what
that.
I'm saying? Like, niggas going to be like, what the fuck, fam? Like,
But like how you're
what's
making
up
it
with
sound is that like Travis Scott will be like, oh no, it's my song. You can't put it out anymore because it's my song now.
Well, I mean, Travis
That's how you're
Scott
making it-
definitely hired the director for that video. Like that video was definitely in Travis Scott's vision. It wasn't a Trippie Redd video. You know what I'm saying? The way Trippie Redd's videos go are a lot of like After Effects and like him in cool lightings and shit.
Yeah.
But the way a Travis Scott video goes is more like that. There might be zombies or cars and shit. So it was probably pretty clear that Travis Scott's label had something to do with the you get what I'm saying, the promotion and the working of that song. That's all I want to make completely clear. You know what I'm saying? It's like he had like all power, and a good artist, a good person says, "I'll give you a couple, you give me a couple." I don't just Debo every song. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna be like, "Give me that one and give me that one too." But at the same time, if I go in the studio with Travis Scott, I have to understand that I don't get first dibs on the song. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get to be like, "Thanks a lot, Travis Scott, the number one artist. Now I'm gonna take your voice and go make a lot of money off of it." Fuck you, bye.
No,
you know?
no. I don't think he did that either because
Yeah.
it was a collab song. You know what I'm saying? Or it was Trippie Redd featuring Travis Scott. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he.
So how do you think that they decided whose song it would be? Just by Trippie was on the chorus? Because I mean, like a nigga can get on the chorus for my album. You know, like I don't care if it's a good chorus, you can be on my album.
It's a Trippie song, and probably how labels work was like, hey, Travis Scott might be good on this album, or they probably out here in LA recording songs, and like Travis Scott was probably leaving the studio or coming to the studio. you know how
Can
how
you go
this
in the
shit
mic
works.
though? I'm sorry.
You know how this shit works in LA.
I just keep turning up and down. I see what you're saying. I just think that there's like a guy who's like, you can come to my session. Like if Chris Brown is like Trippie Redd, you know what I'm saying? Chris Brown and whoever, famous Dex. Famous Dex doesn't walk in the studio and be like, all right, Chris Breezy, I'm going to do the chorus and it's my song, you bitch ass nigga. You know, Chris is like, nigga, you know, like, you got to understand, you can, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can work together, but we're in my area, we're in my studio, you know, like, I'm going to make the good video for this one. And I kind of get to make some decisions about it. That's all.
But, I mean, I'm just saying.
Maybe I'm wrong.
But I'm just saying, if you're featured on the song, it's not your song. It's whoever's the fucking main bill at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, bro. Hold on. Keep talking.
Small Jamal to get some cold beers.
So, okay. So, yeah, I'm just
Knocking
kicking
shit
everything
over.
over.
Just kicking shit over,
I'm just kicking shit over. Yeah, I'm letting them know. Let them get in the room with us. I'm just saying that ain't no, like, okay, what you just said is more, like, we can't tell, when you record a song, it don't have a credits already. So what you're speaking on is, like, after it comes out. Yeah, after it comes out, it says Trippie Redd featuring Travis, right? Yeah. But they were just probably in the studio. Like, imagine they were in the studio together. And I'm just imagining. Like, of course, there's a high chance that they weren't, and somebody just sent the other guy the song. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, imagine they were completely in the studio together. I'm asking you, how do you think they come? Like, me and you get in the studio. How do we decide whose song it is? I don't care if you're on the chorus. You know what I'm saying? Like, we decide whose song it is by, like, who it goes with the best. And you know what I'm saying? Like, who, like, even if it was Travis on the chorus, but it was just like, and Travis was like, yeah, my love scars, baby. You know, I'd be like, this is a Trippie song. You know, you should give it to Trippie. You shouldn't keep this song up talking about your heart broke. You know what I'm saying? You should probably give. So it's like, I'm saying there's like a theme to shit. And that song, I don't know if it feels like a Travis Scott song, but it feels like a song that was made either for Travis, you know, like for Travis Scott, you know, like, I
don't think so. On
some level, you think it was just damn it, you think it was just
I think it was a song for Trippie, and then
you do.
So
you think anybody? So you think maybe Trippie had it and anybody could have got on that song?
I don't know.
I mean, I understand. I don't mean anybody, but. I guess, I mean, I'm trying to like think about it that way.
Because in my opinion, even if Travis Scott wasn't on that song, I'd still fuck with it.
Yeah, in fact, Travis Scott's the worst part of that song, in my opinion. And I said that when it came out, I was like, this is a weak Travis Scott verse. This isn't a fire one. But Travis knew. He was like, that's a hit song, so I'll take it. Let me get on that anyway, even if I'm going to do a weak verse. But that's the thing, is that it feels like he was there because of that, because his verse was kind of weaker, but he still he found that song, you know. And I feel like he wouldn't have found that song if he wasn't there for it. You know, I feel like they would have made something cornier. I don't know.
I mean, the only way we could know if we asked Trippie or Travis Scott.
And in fact, let's talk about this. After this, like, and not even after this, I want this podcast to go forever. Mm-hmm. Okay? Just so you know, I wanted this shit to go for at least the next 5 years, and you guys tune in because this will go for at least the next 5 years. But what I mean is that whether it be during the podcast or after it or before or whatever, you know, or like in the middle of it, I want to start doing some interviews with some of these guys so I can ask them the weird questions like that. Takeoff says in the song with the Gucci Mane, I got the bag. You know the I got the bag?
Yeah.
You triple the fumble, you know, the bag, the triple the bubble. A nickel for me to take pictures. I've been waiting to ask this motherfucker. I've seen him, I've met him before, but I've been waiting to ask this motherfucker, you know, like to really have a sit down with him to ask him, what the fuck is a nickel? Is that $500 or is that $5,000? You know, like, or is it $50? Like, what does a nickel for you to take pictures actually mean? Like, there's so many questions. What I'm basically saying is I have the weirdest questions for these artists, and I really want to ask them.
But then at the same time, like, I wouldn't pay $50 to take a picture with Kid Cudi.
Would you not?
No.
I would pay $50, but I wouldn't want to pay $50. Like, I would pay. It's like buying a cigarette.
Then, like,
I'd buy it and then I'd hate you afterwards.
Because then it would, like, I don't know, it just wouldn't feel right. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $50. Like, even though you're my favorite artist, but I'm not gonna pay you to take a picture with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers, that shit at Comic-Con. Fuck out of here.
No, don't get me wrong. I would pay it, And then I would put in the caption, like, I paid $50 for this picture. Like, I would make sure everybody knew that this guy's picture is worth $50. Like, I would expose him for sure. Because, like I said, it's just like a cigarette. You know my theory about cigarettes. I don't buy them, but I smoke them all the time. But I offer to buy them from people. But if you try to make me pay for death, which is cancer, then I'll give you the money, but then I just won't talk to you afterwards. You know, so I feel like it's that way. It's like if I meet my favorite artist and I'm like, "Hey man, I love your song. Man, can we take a picture?" And he's like, "Yeah, $50." I'm like, "Really? You need this $50 that bad?" "Sure. You can have it. I can't wait to take this picture and tell everybody how much you needed this $50." You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about it. It's like I can't wait to smoke this cigarette and tell everybody, show everybody that you really needed it, while everybody out here is giving away cigarette. You know, we're at the bar, we're doing whatever.
Everybody
Your pathetic
taking
ass is begging for
take
50. So that's what I'm saying. I really want to know what a nickel for you to take pictures means. I really want to know. I want to know how so many songs were created. I want to know why Lil Wayne, like, I want to know about the day Lil Wayne made "I Feel Like Dying." You know, I want to know
because I probably feel
I want to know what certain lines in that song mean. Certain lines don't make any sense.
Which line? Because that is like one of my favorite Lil Wayne songs.
He's like, he'll say something where it just doesn't add. He's like, "I feel down to the moon like something I peak" or something. And I'm just like, wait, Weezy.
Let's look at the lyrics.
It's like, wait, Weezy, hold up. And I'm like, wait, Weezy. I'm like, wait, Weezy. Yeah, that's one of my favorite Weezy songs too. And Wayne, I like literally, if I was ever gonna do an interview with Lil Wayne, I'd need 2 days to just go through and get my questions together, because I have all weird questions like that. It's all about fucking lyrics about how I'm like, wait a minute, Weezy. So you did what with you trapped her in the ass and then you made her pass real smash or something? You're like, I'm like, hold on, let's talk about it. Let's see where you're coming from.
So I'm Lil Wayne. The first one is like, "I'm sitting on the clouds."
Hold on, in the mic, please. I'm sorry.
Lil Wayne. Okay, on verse 1, are you talking about the line where it said, "I'm sitting on the clouds. I got smoke coming from my seat"?
Nope, because that makes sense. That makes sense. It's something right around the end of the verse.
Verse 1?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard it in so long, but it's right around the end of one of the verses. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. But
I think the whole song makes sense. I get it.
There's still like, okay, like another thing. Lil Wayne gone on the Yamaha chromed out 1100. Did you and Birdman have matching 1100s? Like, was this a stunt like my? You know, I want to know those types of questions. Like, were there matching motorcycles that you and Birdman would ride around Miami, or was this New Orleans, or you know, like, what about the whole Georgia Bush thing? What did you lose? I want to know all about what he lost in New Orleans. I want to know just weird ass questions, just like not things that most people want to know about. So I do want to do an interview thing. You get what I'm saying? Where I like talk to the Migos and I'm like, so how much money did Offset make while he was in jail? Will you guys tell me that? You know, like, like, don't give me no gas. I want to know the stupid figure. You know, like,
did I get off the Bad and Bougie?
No, but I heard that they didn't start really making money until Bad and Bougie and Offset was out. Yeah, because they said that because they were caught up in a 300 thing with 300, and remember they were trying to get off 300 for a minute. So I feel like whenever an artist is trying to get off a label, it means they're probably not making money from that label. I can't wait. I want to talk to Tyga so bad and figure out why it costs him I don't give a fuck about his hair. That's yours. Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck about Tyga's hairline. You know, like, I'm sorry, everybody gives a fuck about it's beautiful. Just let the man do. Like, I don't give a fuck about the nigga hair. But I do give a fuck about him paying $2 million to get off Cash Money. I want to talk about that all day. How did you do it? Do you have a lawyer? Who else does your lawyer work for? Does your lawyer work for Lil Wayne as well? Does your lawyer work for Birdman? Like, who is your lawyer work for?
Did Kylie give you the $2 million?
Exactly. Did somebody let you borrow that $2 million because you said you'd never made $1 off Young Money, but you got $2 million to get off your label? Who gave you that money? And another thing is, I want to make Tyga. I love Tyga. Let me make that completely clear. I've been in Tyga's corner for a long time, but I want to make him kind of uncomfortable, because I understand that when he becomes uncomfortable and he really explains these things to the people, they just love you more. They just love him more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they just want to know. They want to talk about his hair. So I'll talk about his hair. Let's talk about it, bro. Like, I want to be weird with these people. Basically, I don't want to have any interviews that are. You know who's having the best interviews right now? You see my face? My face is like, I don't want to say this on air, but I'm too honest of a person to deny myself. No, I'm saying the best interviewer.
Interviewer?
Guess who the best interviewer right now is?
Ooh, goddamn. Who's this?
Adam. Adam 22 is the best interviewer right now. That motherfucker, he got nice and sober. You can tell he's not on any drugs. He's just sitting there focusing and asking people, like, in-depth, good questions. Nigga's starting to sound like, he feels like Howard Stern. Like, he feels like Howard Stern. That's a huge hot take.
That's a hot take.
That's a huge hot take. But he
it.
feels like the Howard Stern of, like, podcasting. Like, he's got a lot of, like, so what's up, guys? What are we going to do? You know, and everybody's just like, and he's more sober than everybody, but everybody's, like, fucked up. It's not looking good with him in the boom thing. You know, it's not looking good with him and some people, but the Fousey interview, fire. The nigga just did a Gabby Show interview that I listened to. Oh my god, I just said that on the air.
Who Fousey to?
Yeah, no, Adam. Adam 22 just did a Gabby Show. You know what Gabby Show is?
No.
Good. I hope our viewers don't know, but if you do know, so be it. I mean, who cares? She's a person. She's a person. Okay, what I was gonna ask you earlier let me just keep it real. Like I said, Nikki, everybody's doing tricks, and you're not doing tricks good enough. Basically, you should have got a famous person to do your merch.
Oh,
she should have got if she'd have got a famous designer to do her merch, then she would have sold more merch than Travis Scott and beat
real quick.
the
Like,
system.
I liked how the first topic was Nikki, and then like we went into a whole other rant. Now we're back on the original topic. But but like back to Nikki, she's kind of upset that her album isn't getting pushed.
It's number 2. No, she's
2.
not upset about nothing except for that number. Like, I'm telling you, that's what she's butthurt about. Go ahead.
Because it could be just because number 2.
Yeah, just because number 2, because she just wanted to be queen this week. She did not want to be number 2. That's what she's butthurt about. That's what I can tell.
It happened. Like,
hey man, like I said, you dropped next to the nigga who made the best album all year. He made the best. I'm like putting it up against albums. Like, who did better than him this year?
So
who did?
So we're gonna get into this.
Yes, you see what you know what I'm avoiding.
I know what you're avoiding. I know what you're avoiding.
Yeah, the subject I've been ranting about on the group text all week.
Or you know who you said was gonna have the number 1 album.
Who I said was gonna have the number 1 album, and just made me sad as a motherfucker.
But back to Nikki though. But we'll get to that artist in a little bit. But back to Nikki, it's like just got out-marketed. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much, and like that's what Ben said on text message, like, cause like, okay, so like in the group chat when I said like I'm on the fence, I'm like, what I mean by that, it was like I get what she's saying, but then at the same time, like Ben said, you just got out-marketed. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much. Hold on.
No problem. But
really.
Well, there's a little bit more technical difficulties, but
yeah, she didn't have anybody famous doing her merch. Period. I'm sorry to put it like that. It's like you gotta get. It's not just a good producer anymore. And like, hold on. Let me fixing my mic. Hold on. Sorry, guys. All right, let's go on about Nikki. Let's talk about Nikki.
But I'm just gonna say, okay, so but like with the fucking. Oh, excuse me. But like with Astroworld, fucking like those damn inflated heads popping up everywhere, fucking his having Kylie Jenner Instagram something about her and Stormy being on tour with him, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's and then the merch. So it's like, what is that?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Guess what, Nikki?
That, and then also, I'm not saying Nikki doesn't appeal to everybody, but I think Travis Scott appeals more to everybody.
Like I said, Travis Scott made. It's not I mean, the marketing is one thing. Marketing is important as fuck, but he also made the best album. I don't want to say it's the best album.
Right.
Like, I don't want to. Like, I'm not like, oh, I was waiting on Travis to have the best album. I'm just telling the truth. This is the best album that's come out all year. can't fucking deny it. It's got too many good songs in a row. Like, period. I thought Sway Lee was gonna have the best album all year, or something like that. Didn't happen, man. This is what happened. You know, like this is facts.
True.
So big facts are that the guy made the best music all year, and that's just like I said. It's just really hard to deny. But Nicki could have beaten him. Like I said, if she would have put on Rake It Up, if she'd have put Rake It Up on her album, and then if she would have gotten a famous designer to do her merch, she could have gotten anybody. Like, she didn't just have to get a girl. She didn't just have to get, like, there's a girl brand, there's a female brand that, like, I forget the name of this brand. I'm so sorry for being shady towards y'all at all. But Issa Rae wears it all the time, and Insecure, and so many, like, people, you know, young black, Solange wears
Fashion Nova?
Huh?
Fashion Nova?
No. But it's like a high end brand, you know.
Right.
But like they make like oversized sweaters and just cool shit that people like.
Yeah.
She could have gotten that cool brand that's not getting love in the fashion because they're black women, you know. They're not getting super love in the fashion world and all this. Come on, bring them over here, baby. Let me get, like, she could have, like, basically what I'm saying is just like you said, Travis Scott with the heads on top of shit, and he thought ahead. Nicki Minaj is a year behind. Travis Scott is, I'm not going to say he's a year but ahead. He's right on time. Like, everything he's doing is relevant to now. Like, everything he's doing is like, oh, I'll work with Antoine Dixon. He's coming up with a new skate team. And I'll work with this guy, and he's doing this. And these people are all doing this. Like, the new merch guys, you know, like, Kanye wished he was working with this guy. And, you know, and Travis is, like, getting there first. So it's like, you can't, like, he beat you there, too. He didn't just beat you in songs because Nicki has some good songs, bro. Like, I don't even need to listen to Nicki's songs all the time. They're not for me. Yeah. But they are a high quality song. Like, there are songs where I'm like, damn, if I'm her fan, I can play this song. Like, that's what I always think about music. Mm-hmm. I don't think about this is what changes, this is what makes an album or breaks an album for me. Right. Is if your fans can play your album really loud next to somebody else that's playing their favorite album really loud, and people will come to you instead of them, then that's how you know your fanship is worth shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna play 50 Cent's best song next to Cameron's best song, then I'm going over to Cameron's best song because I like the beat, the way he flow, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's how I know I like Cameron more than 50 Cent. You get what I'm saying? Like, because I know that if there was a house playing all Cameron music and there was a house playing all 50 Cent music, I might walk into the Cameron house. Because that's the only way I know.
Because honestly, the fucking Cameron house, not only will the music be a little bit better, but the house probably be more turned than the fucking 50 Cent house.
Hey, it might be, but they might be chilling too, because 50 Cent might have more white bitches in there. You know, like 50's. When I was young, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying was the first rap album. I mean, and I was young, like, so I'm sure that this happened many times before this. Don't kill me in the comments, but I'm saying that when I was young, I felt like 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying was the first rap album that every white person I knew had. You know, like, all my white friends who listen to rap music had Jadakiss. You know, or some shit like that back in the day. Yeah. Back in the day, but not all white people. Not most white. You know, most white people just be like, I don't listen to rap. Why would I get the Jadakiss album? But when it came time for Get Rich or Die Trying, it was like everybody had it. It was like you couldn't live without having that. If you didn't turn on your car in here, dun, I'm gonna ride. I think that's the first. I think that's it. But it was like no, that's not it. I'm sorry. It was we don't play that. We don't play that. We don't play that. G-Unit, we don't play around. You know, he'd be like, who you with? Yeah, we can get the drama popper. We don't pop. You know, you'd be like, and it was like white people in every suburb was listening to this at the pool. You know, this was not a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This was like a, okay, I'm sorry.
No, keep going. Because I'm going to see what the first song on that album was.
Yeah, I forget what it was, but that shit started and everybody you knew had that album. I remember there was a girl named, should I use a real name? I'm not gonna use a real name. Her name was Biffany, and she
first song is What Up Blood.
Yeah, what up blood. Yeah, exactly.
What
Biffany,
up gangsta.
Biffany and Bendel Just pretend I'm a blood today. Like, I'm just making up
Bendel.
names. But there was these main girls, and I was like, they both listen to 50 Cent because they like black guys.
Right.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, 50 Cent because they like black guys. But then when I saw the homegirl Benzie, when my homegirl Benzie, who was like the whitest girl, I got in her car and she had 50 Cent playing too. I was like, in her parents' car? You know what I'm saying? This was 8th grade. This wasn't like, we were still in our parents' car. I'm like, you got the 50 in your parent, you know? I was
because I feel it was that smash hit. Go, shawty. It's your birthday.
But yeah, it's your birthday, was it? It's your birthday, was yeah.
That was a smash hit. That was like the hit single on that album. Like,
go ahead, we back. I'm
back
sorry.
On?
Yeah, I accidentally pressed pause. I didn't mean to. Yeah. You can tell it's a fun day today.
But to me, the hit single on that album, that I like, that's like it's still like I think on my top 10 favorite songs of all hip hop songs of all time.
What's that?
Many Men.
Yeah. Are you kidding?
Many
Bro,
men.
That's my fucking go-to karaoke.
Wish death for me, Lord, I don't cry.
Anytime they have rap music in karaoke, I'm like, I wonder if they got many men in there. Or anytime actually, whenever I used to, obviously, like I said, it's not a secret. I used to make, I still make music, but music a lot. Anytime somebody tells me to freestyle, I always tell them, all right, I got one. Here it goes. Many men, they're just like, fuck you, bro. Many Men is my go-to, like, bars. Many Men and Tupac changes. You already know. Like, if a nigga comes, he's like, freestyle, I'm like, all right, times is hard. I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor, even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. You know what I'm saying? Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull a trigger, kill a nigga, he's a hero. So there you go. That's free bars for you people. Hey, bro. You know what my favorite music that came out all week was?
What?
Guess. Give me a quick guess. I know I always play the guess game, but just try it out.
Young Thug?
We'll get to Young Thug. No, Young Thug was not my favorite music that came out all week. I'm sorry, guys. Not even all week, let alone all year. We'll get to Young Thug. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry for you, Thugger. I guess he was just trying to gain clout. What the fuck is you talking about?
The
best album that came out this week was T-Pain's Throwaway Music. I swear to God, bro. Niggas are gonna sleep, and creep. But, bro, T-Pain's Throwaway Music sounds like the best album of 2010. Like, it sounds like, oh my God, how did you ever come up with this? This is better than Carter 3. Like, I'm like, whoa, but like, it's not there. It's not at the same time, but it has songs that are like Flow Rida type that are bigger than Flow Rida. And then they have songs that are like, what is the one? This shit not over you. This shit, Boot Up. They have Boot Up type songs that are better than Boot Up. Like, I swear to God, like, watch. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and be like, it's gonna work anyway. Like, it's gonna work. It's gonna work eventually. Yeah. Like, some of these songs are gonna bubble up in like 2 months. I guarantee it, because T-Pain is just a hit making weirdo. Like, they're not gonna just pop immediately because the world's too viral and they care about dumb shit like whatever 6ix9ine's doing. Yeah. But they will bubble because you'll see that these songs won't go away.
Cause no, I get what you're saying. Cause like, if people didn't care about like what was like who's fucking popping, right? Like, not popping, but like who's going viral, who's doing the most dumb shit. Mm-hmm. I feel people will be listening to T-Pain still.
Yeah, I need this part away from me. Okay. And that's what I'm saying. T-Pain focuses on that, which is just quality music.
Yeah. I mean, just motherfucker mastered auto-tune.
He really did. You heard him in the interview where he was like, I don't think T-Pain be using. I mean, he was like, I don't think Future be using it right. Nobody uses it right, bro. You're the only nigga who read the manual.
Exactly.
Like, good job, bro.
Who like really studied what the fuck auto-tune came from. What it was. This motherfucker, like, you know, like when you get shit and then you don't fucking like read the fucking manual, like you fucking put it together. Nah, this nigga like reads the manual so like shit will last long.
Yeah, this motherfucker reads the manual, the IKEA shit. He's like, you're supposed to do the A's before you do the B's. It's like, nigga, we just hook up all the pieces. He's like, nah, you're supposed to do the A's, then you link those to the B's, then you make the C's and the D's over here and you connect them to the A and the B. And you're just like, bruh.
Just let me
Are you
put shit
IKEA?
together. You
Yeah,
feel me?
like chill out. Are you IKEA or what? Like, I want to just put it together on my own accord. Fucking T-Pain's crazy, bro. Because I feel like he even does that with song making. I feel like this nigga even knows. Like he didn't tell me. I never met T-Pain. Oh my god, if I meet T-Pain, I ain't talking to none of you niggas no more. It's over, bro. Me and T-Pain are fucking talking about cartoons all day. I don't have shit to I'm fuck a podcast. I'm sure T-Pain will pay my rent just based on my knowledge of cartoons alone. So sorry, motherfuckers. But you better hope T-Pain doesn't find me soon. There won't be no goddamn second anniversary of this motherfucker.
God damn.
I'm just kidding.
See how niggas just change up on you? God damn, already. Nigga ain't even met nobody yet.
Ain't
And
even
already
met
changed
nobody.
up. Ooh, excuse me.
We're on beer number 3, guys. Are you ready? Just so you guys can keep up with us in our fun times. We're 40 minutes in. We're on beer number 3. What I just blew into the microphone. What are we talking about?
Fuck.
Specifically.
Yeah.
I was saying T-Pain fucked with Atlantic for a long time. Atlantic is some people who fuck with like Bad Baby and shit. And Ty Dolla $ign. At the people at Atlantic, a guy named Michael Kaiser, he claims that he knows how to make a hit. He claims he has a hit book of just use these 50 samples, like there's 50 sample songs of like just classic songs of like I Got You Babe or some shit like that, you know? And if you use these classic riffs, your song's gonna be a hit. T-Pain's already said it. He's like, he always wants me to do a remake or it's easy. In fact, if you notice, Hitmaker, aka Young Berg, works for Atlantic as well. And he just dropped a song with 24 Hours and Fabulous. Guess how that song goes? Don't mess with my girl. I'm gonna be the one to bring it to you. You get what I'm saying?
That's how
like,
it goes?
Yeah, like Atlantic people are very hit based. You get what I'm saying? They're very much like, we're gonna use that formula of this is the hit melody plus this melody plus this. You get what I'm saying? And we're gonna make sure that we manufacture. That's why Bad Baby has all hits. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas talking about. She got all slappers.
I'm just saying when we
because there's a Nick, yeah.
Because I'm just saying when we fucking DJ'd and we play High Bitch, that song had everybody turned the fuck up.
It's just the BPM and the fucking tone and her voice and everything put together. It's a formula. If guess what, guys? Guess what else is made in formulas? Drugs. You know, if you put together these certain formula of drugs, guess what you're gonna do? Get fucked up. So that's why I'm like not mad at a formula. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, I'm like, all right, put that shit together. Grass plus dirt plus cannabis equals weed. Let's do it. Like, let's see what we grow. Let's see what strain we grow. That's basically how it comes down to. It's like, let's see what strain of weed we're gonna grow today.
Whoever came up with the formula with LSD. You know what I'm saying? MDMA.
L plus S plus D.
L plus S plus D.
equals LSD. Right? Isn't that where we're going with this? So that's what I'm basically saying. Earlier, I was going to ask you.
Right.
Because I want to go ahead and get into this. Before I talk about Father, who's killing it, but we're not going to go into that yet. I love to tease the people. We're going to talk about next. But for right now.
Okay, now we're talking about Father.
No, we're not talking about Father yet. I don't want to go Father yet. Can we hold off, or do you really want to go into Father right now?
No, we can hold off. I don't care.
Because I think our viewers want to hear us talk about something right now.
What are we talking about right now?
What's the best artist out of these 3? Remember I had that question earlier?
Earlier.
I'm going to ask that question now for sure. What's the best artist out of these 3, Brian?
Okay.
Gunna, Lil Baby, and Thugger Thugger. Who's better, Gunna, Lil Baby, or Thugger Thugger? Gunna, Lil Baby, or Thugger Thugger? This is Atlanta's. I'm sure niggas have been shot over this already in Atlanta.
like young. Okay.
Niggas have been shot over this in Atlanta for sure.
Hold on. Speaking of that, real quick, R.I.P. Aretha Franklin.
R.I.P. Aretha Franklin. We should have said it at the top.
Yeah, we should have said that. But speaking of motherfuckers get shot, did you see that someone shot another dude at a Virginia barbershop because they had an argument about who should play Aretha Franklin in their biopic?
Hey, That's worth shooting about. That's worth shooting. Who you got? You know who I would have play Aretha Franklin? Maybe the little black girl, the black lady, the girl who played Ghost Wife on Power. You don't watch Power, do you?
No, but I know you're talking about because she played Little Kim in Big Movie.
She did play Little Kim. Damn, I just thought about that.
No, I ain't talking about.
That's G shit. Yeah. I would say her, but I don't know. Whatever. Whatever.
Like Jennifer Hudson probably might.
Maybe Jennifer Hudson.
She might be like on
Jennifer
top of
Hudson
this.
would go. Yeah. Bro. That's a good deal. I'm not mad at that.
Man. But okay. But back to who's the better artist?
Yeah, Gunna.
I mean,
Thugger,
Gunna,
a Lil Baby.
I mean, Gunna, Lil Baby just.
Lil Baby is like the LeBron James. Like Lil Baby's coming out with hella Lil Baby's coming out with just hella flows and slappers. But Gunna's coming out with consistency, and Thugger's coming out with superiority. So like they all have their own.
They all have their own little lane.
Yeah, they all have their own point of view. But what I'm saying is, I'm sure niggas in Atlanta are fighting right now of who they taking their stocks out of each other.
If I was in Atlanta, I would probably be riding with Lil Baby.
You'd be riding with Lil Baby. Well, Gunna's the most popping in Atlanta,
dope.
And Gunna's the underdog everywhere else. Like everywhere else, everybody's like, I don't understand why Gunna's popping, but I understand a little bit. Like I get it because I heard the Gunna song with like Moneybagg Yo. And I realized that Gunna knows how to take Little Baby and make a chorus out of it. Gunna knows how to take Little Baby and make it consistent. Oof. Young Thug is the father of that flow. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep it G real. Young Thug is the one who, it's not Migos, it's not nothing like that. Because Thugger taught you how to be like, like that's just. You can't act like that's Migos because it's more emotional. It's so much more emotional than the Migos type shit. So,
Agreed.
I mean,
Lil Baby.
Who do you like the best out of those?
Out of those three? Well, I mean, I'm gonna take Thugger out.
If you don't say fucking Thug, I was just baiting you to not say Thugger. So I was like, yeah, let's just see if this nigga. Let's just see.
I don't know because Lil
Baby will quit.
I mean, Thugger made Stoner, bro.
I'm just, like Thugger. No, he made what's his last album called? Easy Breezy, Beautiful Thugger Girls. Now that's here we go. We're transitioned all the way in. We're ready. Easy Breezy, Beautiful Thugger Girl was such a good album. Listen to it this year. Listen to it today. Listen to it right now. It's a all the way through. Every song is good. I'm talking the weed song with I Wanna Get Higher. Come my main supplier. Like that was just it was just a vibe and a feeling. Niggas call it a country album. Only reason they call it a country album is because they never heard those flows before. Ain't no goddamn acoustic guitars.
That was a country album?
Yeah, where's the
country album?
Niggas are calling it a country album just because, like I said, because they never heard a nigga say, I want to get higher. Come my number one supply. Like, they never had that in their life, so they don't understand, like, melodies along with, or they never had, my family don't matter. What the you? You'd be like, God damn, those notes, baby.
All right.
He didn't do those notes. All he did on this one is niggas just one like thing.
Okay, so you're telling me you don't like slime language? How many times is slime language?
No, look, let me keep it real. I like slime language. I don't even appreciate slime language. And I was going to say I appreciate it but don't like it, but it's more like I like it but don't appreciate it. I like it for the BPMs are fast, and I like it for just the fact that it's a full album and all that, and it's got a lot of tracks, but I don't really appreciate it because I already know what Thug has done, which is like pushed art farther. This man pushed art farther last year. He changed art.
Well, I mean, fucking, he did have a lot of female features on this album.
On this one?
You notice that?
No, I didn't.
Dude, he had a lot of female features on this album.
Not none of the female rappers, bro. There's so many female rappers out here that get no shine. He didn't have no female rappers, did he? He didn't have the City Girls. He didn't have nobody with the last name Doll. None of the doll bitches. Like, there's about 13 dolls. Asian, Cuban, Moroccan. Chinese, Alaskan. A Bratz doll.
Norwegian doll.
Norwegian doll. Filipino doll.
Yugoslavian doll.
Pokemon doll. anatomically incorrect doll, anatomically correct doll. I mean, she has a vagina or not. Sex doll, I guess, would be one of those two last dolls. You know, none of those dolls made it on this motherfucker album.
No, it was but it was like female singers though. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, cause my nigga know he can emote. Cause that's what I'm saying. He learned that last time. He can emote, but he can't hit them notes. Like he can't sing, but he can.
He can't sing.
Yeah, but he can.
He can sing, but he can't sing.
Yeah,
though,
he
you know?
can't sing. Sing, gotta sing, baby. Where your singing voice? Yeah, I was just really disappointed in Thug because, like I said, this album didn't make a new sound. It didn't further his sound. It didn't make more Thugger songs. Like if he'd have done 4 songs with Sway Lee, I wouldn't have been mad. I want 4 songs. He should have done 4 songs with Sway Lee, 3 songs with a female on the chorus, and then 2 songs that were like Wyclef, or 3 songs that were like Wyclef, and I would have just been like, "Yep, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted." That weirdo voice. Like that.
Yeah.
I don't like this whole. I'm like, fucking with hip hop producers ass, you know, fucking Thugger. It's not my fave. It's not my fave. But guess what? That actually makes me respect Young Thug a lot more. It actually makes me respect Young Thug a lot more because I realize that that's what my favorite artists do. My favorite artists make me hate them sometimes. Like for real. Sure. Like Lil Wayne or somebody. You know, my favorite artists do a really good album or mixtape or body of work that I love, and then the next body of work is like, fuck you, bro. And I'm like, thank you.
But it's still your favorite artist, though.
Yeah, thank you for saying fuck me because it's not about me. It's about art. It's about, more than me, basically.
I mean, I feel, I hate to bring up this guy's name again, but same thing with Kid Cudi.
Yeah, exactly.
Because,
that was a really good point.
Because it's like Kid Cudi made two classic ass tapes, albums. They came out with some shitty ass ones. Well, I wouldn't say shitty, but they weren't.
No, yeah, you said.
And then
that one where he was all blurry on the cover.
But
then
this
is so trash. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of trash.
It was like Moon Bullet to Heaven or some shit. I was like, no thanks.
Yeah, but then at the same time, it's just like another hardcore Kid Cudi fan I was like, yeah, I didn't like those albums. See what I'm saying? But then I'll say I feel like Cudi fans who really didn't grow up with Man on the Moon 1 or 2 love those albums, like Wizard and shit like that.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, his last 2 albums were fucking great. You know what I'm saying? Kids See Ghosts, love that fucking album.
Heck yeah.
And fucking
Kids See Ghosts
and the
was
one before that.
Well, Kids See Ghosts is the reason we don't need to throw Kanye away. And it's not because of his verses. It's just because of his, you won't understand this unless you make music. But when a nigga comes in the studio or something, that nigga makes you make a different song. Kanye being in the studio makes you make a different song. It's just how it works. It's hard to deny, but it's just
okay.
All right.
Speaking on Kanye.
Okay.
Did you see at 2 Chainz wedding? What he's wearing at 2 Chainz wedding? I know
you
we talk about that.
You
I know we talk about that.
Yeah, you saw my fucking Instagram when I said all this.
I did.
And I mean, if you're not stupid, then you know it's Kanye. What I was talking about.
All right. The fucking the suit, fire, bro.
Nah, the suit was wrinkly.
That suit was fire,
shit was wrinkled, bro. I love Kanye,
fire.
bro. When that nigga put on 2 polos, guess what I did?
Put on 2 polos?
I went in my house and put on 2 polos immediately. Immediately. As soon as I saw him on 1 and 6 in Park that day, I was like, nah. It ran and put on 2 polos. I was already doing it. I was lying. But I just didn't feel that way when I saw this nigga in a wrinkly ass Versace suit. It looked like a wrinkly ass Versace suit, bro.
That suit was fire. The fucking slides, nah, I wasn't feeling.
And the thing is, I understand because little known secret. I'm only telling you guys because I'm drunk. I've worked in sneaker marketing and shit, so I understand that he wasn't able to he probably wasn't able to get his size immediately. You know, if he was like, I need a pair right now, they were probably like, we got a pair of 9.5s. He's like, I'll wear a 12. You know, I understand that, but at the same time, they still look bummy. You got shoes in your fucking closet, Jesus. Like, you got fucking shoes. You didn't have to wear your goddamn slides. You just had to wear them because you're a baby. Like, you know, you just had to wear them because you're look. You know, you just had to wear them because you fucking on some bullshit. And that's what I mean. It's like, that's kind of the thing that Kanye's do. Like, that's the thing that Kanye is right now. Kanye's rushing shit and coming out with little sandals that aren't his size. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's doing musically. He's like rushing it and putting out something that almost fits. You know, and we're like, bro.
What are you wearing? What are you doing?
We're like, bro. You know, just take one. You know, just don't wear your 550s. Wear your other shoes to the fucking wedding. He's like, no, I gotta wear the new shoes. You know, he's like. You know, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, if you just calm down and take a deep breath once in a while, you would know I do not have to wear these Yeezy slides just to premiere them. This is 2 Chainz's wedding. This is not a premiere. This is not a premiere for my fucking shoes. Don't wear, and then it's not a premiere for your fucking shoes if you're gonna wear them shittily. It's not a premiere for your fucking album if you're going to change the album next week. Does that make sense? Like, this motherfucker keeps putting out albums and then changing them in a week. You know, that's what he did with fucking, like, Pablo and shit. It's like, bruh, we want you. We want the Kanye, who was the original Kanye, who was afraid to put out Through the Wire until it was mixed perfectly, until it had the perfect video, until it had 25 cosigns by Jay-Z in the game, and, you know, whoever else.
Want the fucking pink polo Louis backpack Kanye.
We want that. Yeah, we want that guy who been planning out his, like, we want the Kanye who's the kid who's ready to go to his first day of high school, who has his clothes laid out. We don't want the Kanye who is his first day of senior year of high school, where he's just kind of like, yeah, I'm going to put on these slides even though they're not my size. I don't give a fuck about these little young-ass freshmen niggas that can suck my dick. I'll fuck they bitches. Like, we've all felt like that. Where, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about these little-ass niggas. I don't give a fuck. It's like, bro, we get to that point, but I'm saying, get back into that iron your shirts. Iron your shirts. We love you, bro. I'm never going to iron my shirt, but that's from the beginning. I want you to iron your shirt, Kanye.
But he's Kanye. He can do that.
He can do that. He can do that. You know, but if he does that, then he's becoming my son. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm the guy who put on 2 polos because he put them on. If he goes and puts on a wrinkled shirt, I'm already wearing a wrinkled shirt. So you're my son now, buddy. I'm the wrinkled shirt god. You're not going to wear a wrinkled shirt as cool as I'm going to wear it. You know, so it's like I want you to be the best Kanye you could be. You got $500,000. You got $500 million, bro. You got a bunch of money. You need to have fucking Spanish bitches fucking ironing your shirt every 20 minutes. Like, you need to have motherfuckers running to the Adidas. You need to have John Wexler at your house. You know what I'm saying? You need to have motherfuckers at your house with new Adidas every day. You're like, so don't act like you're me. Don't come out here with the wrinkled shirt, bro. Like, that's me. Like, I'm already wrinkled shirted to death. You're gonna be my son. You know, I don't want you to be my son, Kanye. That's all I'm saying. I like that it's just me and you. You're letting me get these dirty rants off.
So you want the old Kanye? You want the old Kanye?
I just want the new Kanye to iron his shirts. That's all I'm saying. It's like, I'm not gonna iron my shirt because I'm not Kanye. I need Kanye to iron his shirt because he's Kanye. That's all I'm saying. Is that? Don't even iron it. Don't iron the shirt. Don't iron it. Steam it. Steam the shirt. But guess what, Kanye? You're not a wrinkly boy. Don't come out here wrinkly. Don't do it. I'm a wrinkly boy. Let me be a wrinkly boy.
Listen to the deeper message, people, because it's not about shirts.
It's not about shirts. It's about shirts. It's about like.
No. Let them get it.
Yeah.
Let them get it.
It's like, honestly, Kanye is Andy Warhol. I'm Basquiat.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying? Like, Andy Warhol has a lot to learn from Basquiat, but Andy Warhol is not Basquiat. Does that make sense? All the art majors are going to get what I'm saying right now. And I want you to understand that that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm here to help you, buddy. If you need help, I'll help you, buddy. But at the same time, don't put on a wrinkled shirt, man. You're not us. You're not Basquiat. You're Warhol. You know, like, that's the polarity of art. Warhols and Basquiats. Those are the polarities, man.
Well, damn.
You got some motherfuckers who are like, I'm Warhol, so I'm the motherfucker who takes this shit from the top and makes it beautiful and crisp and takes it to the next level and does all these beautiful things and goes into history. Or I'm Basquiat. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking Madonna. Like, you got to be a G or you got to be, you know. And he's trying to go And that's what I think Tupac or somebody did. Whereas they went Warhol and they tried to go back to Basquiat. And I'm like, you can't go back to Basquiat. You got to cherish your time as Basquiat. And then when you become Warhol, you got to be Warhol. I really hope my viewers get this. I really hope that people understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
I get it.
Okay. I mean, if you get it, then that's exactly.
That's why I said, listen deeper to the message, not about shirts and slides that can't fit too big. Even though, niggas should just put on some fucking desert rats and call it a day. But
exactly, desert rats would have looked good in that fucking fit. Desert rats would have looked fire. I ain't mad at that nigga for desert, All right, let's talk about some underground niggas. Do you mind?
Yep.
Before I get into, let's get into this first because it made me want to talk about it first.
Right.
We'll get into Reese later. I like to tease them for the next thing. We're gonna talk about Reese LaFleur in a second. But right now, I watched a report just today.
Right.
It said that the feds are watching Sauce Walker.
The Sauce Factory?
And the Sauce Factory. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
The feds are watching them. Why do you think they're watching them? Human trafficking?
No.
Yes, it's because of human. I gave it away. No, it's because they're watching them for human. They think they're pimps.
No. They because according to Sauce Walker, it's that some of the things that he rap about.
Guess what he raps about? Breaking bitches all day, bro. He break a bitch. Quite quick.
What he say? Sometimes entertainers lie about what they. You see, what interview I'm talking about, right? When he had him on the news.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah,
it was hilarious. He was like, I'm about to talk about that.
No, he was like, he was like, entertainers, lie about what they do sometimes. So it was just some music, just what I, in my music and stuff like that. And I'm like, nah, bro.
Smooth finesse, because that white bitch is in the video, bro. But I'm not here to snitch on you. Don't you dare listen to this podcast, you fucking dirty cops. Don't listen to this fucking podcast, you dirty cops. But I will say, I saw the bitch in the video. She was good looking. We all saw the bitches in the video. We all saw the video. Like, you know what I'm talking about, Brian. Like I said,
I know what you're talking about. I'm
not here to get the man in trouble, man. I want him to live. I want him to be prosperous. You know who probably doesn't want him to be prosperous is like Drake or somebody. Drake's out to get him. Like, I'm sure Drake called the cops on him. But I'm just saying, like, I want him to be prosperous, literally. It makes me sad that he's not. That them motherfuckers would try to. It makes me sad that, like, every time you try to bubble, your hometown is like, hey, fuck that nigga. It's like, why are you saying that?
Why me? I don't know. But my thing is, I don't know. It's always funny, like, when I see, like, it's always funny, like, when I see, like, entertainers do, like, go on, like, the local news.
Because it's so humanizing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you see the boy walk up, he's just walking up. Like, even though he's wearing fancy clothes, I'm still just like, look at this regular guy.
Yeah, like, man, he needs to be on, like, CNN or some shit like that. Not the fucking Channel 5 local news, bro. Like, I don't want to talk to no local news ass motherfucker. So, wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
I guess it's because the local news doesn't do his drops. Like, they're not like, hey, Sauce, away. Yeah. Anyway, how was your day? Away. It's not like, they're not giving you his drops, so it's a lot humanizing of just him being like, hey, so, anyway. I want to give a couple shout-outs really quick because I don't like to give shout-outs in the beginning or the end, but I do like to give them when I think about them. I want to shout out Julio really quick. Julio's a dude who used to be in the Inside with me. He's just a really good musician. He makes really cool music in LA. Yeah. Also, he let me in on a musician. Let me see if I can find this guy really quick. He let me in on some rap music. You know me. I don't listen to all rap, but I do sometimes. The dude's name is Mac Homie. MACHHOMMY. He's like I think he's from LA, but he's like a rapidy rap guy. But he's pretty good. Like, he's
I'm your Matt Homie.
Matt Homie?
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, is that a guy you know about separately?
I don't know, but the way you spelled it kind of looks
it's
like
Mac.
Homie.
It's MACH, but I mean, it might be Mac.
No, yeah, Mac Homie.
He's pretty cool, man. I wouldn't sleep on that guy. I also wouldn't sleep on another guy that he didn't tell me about. This guy is called CMD. Hold on, guys. I have a fucking hiccup fit. This guy's name is CMDWNN or WN. He has a song with like Chief Keef. He has a lot of songs with people. He has a very unique style. CMDWN. He's really fire. I like him a lot.
Yeah, well, he put out that tape with Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that. Who else put
I've
out
heard
the
a few
tape?
songs.
Who else put out the tapes? Sauce Walker put out a tape today. I haven't heard it all, but I heard the first 2 songs and I love it. Obviously, T-Pain still got the best music out right now. Soldier Kid. Soldier Kid's the kid who's got accused of killing XXXTentacion.
Soldier Kid makes good music.
He makes such good music, man. I wonder if he's ever gonna be anything because everybody just thinks about. He made a sad remix.
Yeah,
and it goes. He's rapping. He's not trying to be XXX or nothing. He's just rapping, and I'm like, this is pretty goes, dude. Like,
but while we're on Florida,
okay,
you know who we didn't talk about?
Who?
Project Baby is free.
Oh,
Project Baby is free, yo. Kodak is free,
and you know that Kodak.
Kodak Black is free.
Kodak Black is free, guys. Kodak Black is free. Let me say that like 2 more times. Kodak Black is free, and then once again, Kodak Black is free. I really appreciate the fact that Kodak Black is free. Because he's free. And like, literally, bro, like, Kodak's got that type of music. Guess what? Very few. This is how I rate artists. Right. Remember what I said? I said I rate artists based on if they're playing all their music next to another guy who's playing all. Kodak Black is a very big contender in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm walking down the neighborhood, okay? Just walking down the block, okay?
Walking on the
this
block.
house right here is the Moneybagg Yo house. All they're gonna play is Moneybagg Yo music.
Across the street.
I like that. No, I'm not mad at Young. I'll go check it out. My boy's gonna play the Yo Gotti music. I might skip the Yo Gotti house unless they playing. Got what they looking for. Keep what they looking for. All they gotta do is tell me what they looking. I'm the dope man. If they don't play that song, I'm gonna keep going. You know. But what I'm saying is, you know, the Gucci Mane house. I'm probably gonna spend a lot of time at the Gucci Mane house. You know what I'm saying? But man, if I'm not going home before I check out that Project Baby house. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's how music is for me. It's like I'm not going home to like go to sleep until I've heard some project. Kodak Black has that type of music where you don't have to listen to other people's music. Like, he has that type of music where you can try it.
Hot take.
Try it out. You can listen to Kodak all day, just like you can fucking listen to Tupac or something. You can listen to Kodak all day, straight up. Like, he's got the sad songs. He's got the, he's that type of artist where he's like, he brings you through every emotion, whether you want to party or whether you want to feel sad or whether you want to feel just happy for no reason or whatever.
We're gonna do a drive-by on a nigga. You know
exactly. Whether you want to feel dark, it's like he's got a. Like, if I had to go to sleep in a house, I'm only going to sleep in like the Gucci Mane house or the Kodak house. Like, I'm not going to sleep in many houses. Like, I'm not spending the night at the Moneybagg Yo house so I can wake up. You know, I love Moneybagg Yo.
Yeah.
I love Moneybagg. I'm checking out the Moneybagg Yo house. I bet there's ratchet bitches in there all the time.
All the time.
You know what I'm saying? I bet you there's some stupid shit going on. I'm going to Nikki's house just because Nikki's house is probably nowhere to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to the Nikki house, there's probably nowhere to sleep. A bunch of crowded up bitches who are, you know, want to get mad at you for nothing or whatever. I'm like, cool. I like you guys. I want to have a good time. I'll come back when it's time to be chill.
Yeah, well, yeah, we gotta stay raking up. I come back in or so.
Exactly. But that Kodak house, Kodak's got a house I might spend a weekend. Like, I'll go back to the Gucci Mane house. Don't get me wrong. I'm never gonna not visit that Gucci Mane house. Gucci Mane's the house I'll probably live at. But Kodak, when you know that, you know, I might live in the Project Pat house low key. Actually, I might just secretly be like, I'm gonna live in this Project Pat house so I could be.
You can OD in that house.
What if there? This is a really good concept. Yeah, this is a really good concept. Like, what if there was a neighborhood full of houses that only played one rapper's music?
Right.
What house would you live in? You live in the YG house?
Damn.
Nah, niggas will get killed in that house every day.
Niggas get shot every day, B. Yeah. Let's see. So, who house would I live in?
Yeah. Which one? Who? Who you got? Would you live in the 50 Cent house where they just watch Power? I feel like the 50 Cent house is like literally just watching Power. It's not really a party. She's like, hey, you want to watch Power with some vitamin water on the side?
That's hard, bro. I don't know.
You'd live in the fucking Larry June house while you're bullshitting. You know you'd live in the fucking Larry June house. Because it'd
actually,
be like...
I was going to say I'd probably live either a little bee house.
Oh, I gotta live in the based house.
You gotta live in the base house, bro.
I gotta live in the based house. Like, imagine what's going on in the based house.
Gotta live in the base house. Maybe the ASAP house.
I couldn't live in the ASAP house because them niggas just gonna be like, I got the new raps. I'll be like, I got the raps from 6 months ago. They'll be like, you dirty trash. like, fuck, guys. I mean, like, my raps are pretty good.
Hot take. Soulja Boy house.
Soulja Boy house.
Soulja Boy house.
Who's in the, well? I would. You know where that makes me think. I would live in like the G-Eazy house. For the same reason, because I don't need a bunch of fans. I just need some fans who are ready to turn up.
Exactly.
Go stupid.
Exactly. That's why.
I don't need a bunch. So what do you think about G-Eazy, bro? This isn't even on the list, but it's
about
like
Gerald.
I've been noticing Gerald has been looking real cracked out lately, and nobody wants to pay attention to my boy Gerald. But every video he does, he just looks more and more tired, and I'm like, so nobody cares because he's white. He's a white male. They're just like, throw him away. Throw that nigga away.
What do you mean? Like he looks just tired. Like he
just looks fucked up. Like literally, the boy posted a picture onto. You know how you can post pictures on YouTube now.
You can post it on YouTube.
Yeah, niggas are posting pictures on YouTube. Like,
just pictures.
Yeah, if you have like an account, then you can post like a picture in between shit. In between like drops. Like Bodega Boys might post a picture, be like we're gonna drop tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I've seen that shit. Yeah.
But it'll just be a picture on your YouTube app.
Yeah. Okay.
All his comments say, he looked better with the dark hair, and is he really tired? And what drugs is he on and shit? And I'm just like, and this are all I think I screenshot them. But even though I'm not gonna put them out, but I think I screenshot. I'll show you. But it's like. Yeah, I was like, that's what I was noticing. I was like reading the comments and I was like, I should screenshot this because he doesn't have any good comments. Like everybody's just hating on him, talking about how cracked out he looks, and that makes me feel sad.
He can be like, hey man, he just working. That's why he work in the studio. He be in the studio all the time.
He's on crack.
Yeah, he's in the studio all the time.
Brian, let's keep it real.
Hey, how do you know?
Let's keep it real.
Hey, how do you know? Hey, yo.
Jeezy's not on crack. Okay, I'm not gonna put that out there, but he's definitely not on sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not on, sleep is not his favorite drug right now.
Hey man, because he's on the Endless Summer tour,
bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
We need like Hey, guess who I haven't mentioned this whole episode that I should mention?
Tekashi?
No.
Oh.
We already mentioned Tekashi.
Oh.
I mentioned Tekashi, Bad Baby, and Joe Budden every episode.
No, actually, you haven't dropped Joe Budden's name this episode.
I'm ready to mention Joe Budden's name right now. What I'm saying is, like, I feel like Joe Budden because I really do care about this motherfucker's health.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really do feel like Jeezy might be fucking cracked out, guys. Yeah, no, Jeezy. Like Joe Budden always like listens to Future songs and cries about how sad they are because he does a bunch of drugs. Yeah. And I'm like, that's not how you're supposed to listen to Future songs. But that's how I'm feeling about Jeezy right now. Which is like, is nobody paying attention to the fact that my boy is losing his girlfriend and just doing more and more crack and just putting out more and more songs and just like not giving a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. And going in interviews and being like, yeah, I love. And he's not doing crack, guys. Guess what? Guess what comes before crack? A lot of cocaine. Like, I don't, like, come on, guys. Like, we can be scared to talk about drugs or whatever, but it's like, what comes before crack is a lot of cocaine in your nose. You have to try it a lot into your nose and then be like, oh, okay, this is enjoyable. And then you're like, what makes me more effective than this? Oh, maybe I'll smoke it. That's what I mean. I don't mean he's smoking crack yet. I just mean, like, he's not going to sleep at a reasonable time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like living he's living
his best life, man.
He's doing his young coke thing, man. You know, like, and I mean, living your best life is actually one of the most popping songs right now. It actually is a song of the summer. Like, Lil Duval got a deal right now.
Yeah.
With Atlantic, I think. And like I said, Atlantic knows how to make a hit, you know? But what I'm saying is, like, don't nobody give a fuck about Gerald. Everybody just letting Gerald die because he's white and he's a male.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Okay. No, so the VMAs is... Okay, VMAs is today.
Okay.
And
Can we get in the mic, though?
The VMAs today, and I think Nikki said something. Hold on.
Who did?
Nikki.
Oh, Nikki said something about the VMAs. Like, let's see what you're talking about.
We're going to see right now.
I care.
Let's see what you're talking about. Oh, okay.
What?
No, because she said listen to Queen Radio to know who like whatever award. Okay, because you know how like Charlemagne has like the donkey of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So like she has like something like I think like the cocksucker of the day or the dickhead of the
on
or
what
like,
on,
or like
on
the
Queen
dickhead,
Radio?
yeah, or like the dickhead of the day, some shit like that. I don't know, but we'll see.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah,
Guess
I thought it
what,
was
Nikki?
more-
Guess
I
what,
thought it
Nikki?
was-
Nikki needs to worry about making really good videos for those songs. She's so worried about, that's what I'm saying. She's a year behind Travis. Like, she thinks that trolling the internet and interviewers and shit is gonna matter. That shit don't matter. All that matters right now is make us stop trying to be God video. Make a video that's that level. Make a video that's really good and you're gonna get 100 million streams.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Nothing else matters except for go find a hero. Go find the motherfucker who did Atlanta. Hero, what's his name? Hero Mashai or some shit like that. Like, he's really good. Hero. Go fuck with the nigga who made Atlanta and go get you some really good videos, bruh. Like, get the fuck out of here, because a video will last forever. Her video with Ariana Grande has like 300, not the new one, but the old one has like 300 million views. That's all that matters. That's it. Yeah. Right now, that's all that matters is how much fucking views you can get on your fucking video. Get a really good guy to... Ugh, I don't have time for all this. Like, I don't have time to... Because I feel like everybody in the industry is trying to help Nikki right now. I feel like motherfuckers are not even hating her. People aren't even throwing her away. She said she stabbed Safari and nobody threw her away. So people are not trying to.
That's assault.
That's more than that's attempt to kill. That's a fucking crazy person.
If Safari would have said that, oh my god,
he's done.
That nigga would be locked under.
There's extra security tonight at the VMAs because they're both gonna be there. And it's like,
really?
It's like if Safari had come, if it had come out,
no,
you think he would make it to the VMAs at all?
Hold on.
No, he wouldn't.
Hold on. There's extra security because Safari and Nikki's gonna be there.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
Literally, there's extra security for them.
Here. I don't believe that shit.
And it's true.
I don't believe that shit.
It's true from the reports I've heard. I'm not God.
Now, I can see.
I didn't hire them.
Now, I can see if there's extra security if like Tekashi and like Trippie Redd's gonna be there, or like.
So you could see extra security.
Or like.
But how do they have enough money to hire as many goons as a nigga who's first off on the fucking Love and Hip Hop payroll, or a bitch who's the #1 artist? Like, they got way more money than them, so they can hire more goons.
These niggas from Love and Hip Hop making money like that?
Mm-hmm. Guess what, guy? That's TV. That's TV is like
it's reality TV.
But guess what? But it's VH1. It's like a bajillion
wasn't there like a
more
report
people.
where that like Stevie J and Jocelyn was like at the county building?
What, trying to get food stamps?
I think so.
I believe
me
it.
On that, but
that's gangster. I would try to get food stamps anyway. I guarantee. I don't give a fuck. If you give me $1 million, I'm still might try to get food stamps. And then guess what I would do? The government would just be like, hey, guess what? We're going to charge you for that money. I'd be like, I don't give a fuck. I got $1 million. But until then, I'm getting free groceries from y'all, motherfucker.
Gonna motherfucking still swipe that EBT though?
I'm still swiping, motherfucker. Y'all crazy.
Get that hot food.
Y'all crazy, bro. All that dumb, like, pride is stupid. I love when bitches think I'm broke. You're so stupid. Like, if bitches don't think you're broke, then they just make you pay for the... I'm not even going to tell you. I'm not here to give away the game. This is a podcast about music, so...
Well, damn.
I won't give away too much game for everybody.
Well, damn, cam girl.
You know? I wish I was a cam girl. Nigga, I'd be getting I wouldn't even be podcasting. I was a cam. I'm just kidding. I'd be podcasting no matter what. I've said that twice already in our anniversary. But guess what? Like I said, I want to go 5 years.
I was joking. I respect cam girls. I respect all sex workers.
Is that a sex worker?
Yeah.
Do they really give sex?
But they're selling sex.
I guess you're right. I guess Nicki Minaj is a sex worker then. Because she sells sex.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess she's a sex worker then.
What about strippers? Do you think strippers are sex workers?
Yeah, because they only sell sex. But what I'm saying is a cam girl doesn't only sell sex. She sells like an imagination.
What does a cam girl do?
What does
a cam girl do?
I should call...
No. Tell me what a cam girl does.
Hey, guess what, Brian? That's Dungeons and Dragons pussy. That's Dungeons and Dragons pussy. That's like... That's like me rolling a dice and being like, I enter the pussy, make the pussy come.
Exactly. So... Yeah, and then strippers sell sex just like that.
Yeah, but
strippers
guess
strippers
what,
dance.
bro?
Strippers dance, take off their
Guess
clothes
what, bro?
in real life. So
guess what, bro? I fucked I shouldn't even fucking say this. You love to make me snitch on myself on the fucking
Not
podcast.
really.
But I'm gonna keep it G real with you.
Not really.
Guess what? I've fucked strippers. I've never fucked cam girls. Let me keep it G real. Like,
Okay.
I've gone to a strip club and left and fucked a stripper.
Okay.
I've never gone to a campsite and left and fucked a cam girl. So that's the sadness of it.
What?
That's just straight
The
up.
fuck?
You ever
So-
fucked a cam girl?
Okay, but I'm saying, what is? They're the same fucking thing in sex work, bro. So are you saying
No.
Okay,
Because
so
Because one person sells me an illusion, the other person sells me the slim opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, so I might win off the slim opportunity of fucking the stripper, but there's no slim opportunity of fucking my computer. It's just not gonna. I'm not gonna fuck my computer.
no, you're not gonna fuck your computer, but then at the same time, you just said it right there, the illusion. You just said it, and they're both doing an illusion. Just one's behind the computer.
Yeah, but
screen,
I'm a winner,
But
so
one's
I
about
need that illusion to pay off. I'm not like a failure like these other niggas.
Okay,
doing.
so how many times you been to a strip club?
You about to make you? I
How
know
many
what you're
times you
gonna
been to a
do. You're
strip
gonna
club?
make me snitch on myself, fam. I've been to the strip club maybe 10 to 15 times.
So out of 10 to 15 times, how many strippers have you fucked from a strip club?
You're gonna get me in trouble, dude.
From who?
From only people who listen to this is my fucking ex. Like, there's nobody listens to this unless they fucked me before. I'll keep it G real. About 6 of them.
Well, never
Keep
mind.
it G
then.
real. So what I'm saying is that when I go and I don't fuck a stripper, I'm pretty disappointed because I have a great personality, so I deserve to fuck a stripper. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, I understand everybody else goes with the idea of like, yeah, this is just imaginary bullshit. So I hate going to burlesque shows, but I still try to fuck them too. I'm like, let's talk about it. I'm appreciative of the way you look and your vagina work, and like all that
Okay.
good stuff.
So
Because I go with a goal. Like, I go
Okay.
like, thank you for showing me a lot of you. Now I'm able to see a lot of you and figure out whether I like that and move forward. Other people go with like, oh, I've never seen a girl. Oh, now I got to saw one. Oh, I'm going home. Like, that's not my mentality at all.
right.
My mentality is always like, hey, I see a lot of you. You should now see a lot of me. Let's get to know each other. Like, that's my unfortunate. I know it's fucked up, but that's my unfortunate mind
Okay,
state.
that's your thing about strippers.
Yeah.
But my thing is this. But I feel strippers and camels are the same fucking thing.
I mean, but let me, now that
You know what
you
I'm
already
saying?
made me expose myself, let me explain a little bit further. That's my thing about every girl. Every girl, if you show me a lot of you, I'm going to show you a lot of me. If you don't show me a lot of you, I'm going to hold off on that too. You know what I'm saying? It's like give or take, you know? So I'm like, damn, this girl right here is a stripper. She's really confident. So now I can show her my confidence. You know, now I
Right.
can show her how good I can get on the, you know, I can do my thing and like maybe we can match up. And who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm wrong.
But okay, what does strippers do for a living? Take their clothes off and dance.
No.
Right?
You
Right?
didn't say it. You didn't. Let me keep it real with you. For a living, strippers suckers. Does that make sense?
And then
Like strippers go around suckering suckers.
and that's what cam girls do.
Yeah, they suckers.
Exactly. So it's the same fucking thing. So they're both sex workers.
I don't like to be a sucker. No, I think it's suckering sucker work. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. I just mean for me as a wannabe not sucker.
So
Like as a wannabe not sucker.
so
I'm figuring out how to
so
stay in that
your
lane.
definition of sex worker is bitches you can fuck.
No. My definition of sex worker is bitches that I can fuck without speaking to them, with just holding out money. If I could just hold out $5,000 and be like, then that means you're a sex worker. But if I talk to you and we get to know each other, and even if you give me a fucking discount, I don't really consider you as a sex worker. I consider you as a person who needs to pay their rent, doesn't have a lot of ways to pay their rent, and I can help you and I like you if you give me a discount. But if you charge me, you know, like, I don't know, it's just really specific. You know what I'm saying? It's just really specific. It's just really specific. Like I said, if you're gonna give me a discount, it means that you don't expect that much out of me. You don't expect the blah 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 out of me, the set amount out of me. All right? Like, are we going crazy here? Am I too wasted? Like, are we?
Yes.
Does this make sense?
No, it doesn't.
It makes
at
perfect
all.
sense. It makes sense
doesn't.
to one person out there.
Yeah,
One
the only
person
person makes sense to is fucking you.
I'll be that guy. I'll listen to this back. I'll
I
listen to this back,
feel-
and I'll be the guy that makes sense.
Like
to.
I said, I feel sex workers are people who sell sex or the illusion of sex.
No, exactly. Look, exactly. I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that if you talk to me, it's not always sex work. It's more like a yard sale. Like, we're figuring out where we can meet in the middle. We're figuring out where the bargain is. Like, we're figuring out what works for both of us. You're not just getting over on me. You're not just like, this is the set rate and you're gonna pay this for sex. You know, I'm like,
No, but you don't have to have.
I want you to.
But
like,
a sex worker doesn't have to have sex.
exactly. When I go to a club and if they don't charge me to get in and I Snapchat when I'm in, then I'm still promoting their business.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about sex workers. It's like, I'm still going to promote your business. I still want you to be the shit. I still want you to make $1 million. I just don't have a fucking... If I had $25 million, I'd give you $1 million. Go ahead. Here, have it. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Who cares? Have the money. But I don't have the money, so I'm like, all I can do is either promote that I fuck with you, and then maybe I'm worth 25 mil. Maybe not, whatever. But it's just a gamble. You get what I'm saying? It's like, that's the gamble. It's like, I'm taking a gamble on you that you might have my goddamn seed. You might make a little nigga who look like me. Like, there's a huge gamble I'm taking on you. So I'm saying, just take the fucking, like, I don't know. Like I said, it's deep.
Nah,
Shit's deep.
fam, I still don't get what the fuck you're saying, bro.
Hey, I said a lot, and I just hope that some people get it. You haven't even talked. Look, I love it because I look at your levels on the mic. You come in lower than me. So they just might not hear you. They just might.
No,
like,
they're gonna hear me. They hear me every
like, they're
fucking
gonna
week.
listen.
Yeah.
What I'm basically saying is like, okay, it's like this. It's like imagine you're selling hot dogs on Hollywood Boulevard.
Right. I'm saying
I only got
Boulevard.
two $1 bills.
Uh-huh.
I only got two $1 bills. It doesn't mean that's all I have in my bank account. It just means I have two $1 bills on me. You charge what, $4.50 for your stupid hot dog?
Uh-huh.
Give me a hot dog. We'll see if I don't tell all my friends they buy hot dogs. Like, that's how business works. Business works where if you're more powerful than just one consumer, if I even bring 3 consumers to the table, then I'm more powerful than one consumer.
I get that. But the question.
So if you got good pussy, I'll tell all my friends.
But the question was that or what we're talking about is that cam girls are sex workers. That's what the fuck that's all it came down to.
What I'm saying is that they aren't. I think they're more. I mean, I guess they are by societal definition, but I won't ever give them.
So you won't give them attention or money. That does not mean
No,
sex
I will
workers.
give them. No. You know what my favorite website is?
What's your favorite website?
Fuck Pornhub. I threw Pornhub away. Pornhub is dead, bro. Chatterbait goes up. Chatterbait is real bitches at real time. I've been fucking with Chatterbait so fucking hard, bro. Chatterbait is just like, I got my favorite bitches. I done bookmarked their names and shit. Chatterbait has fucked my life up. I figured out about Chatterbait almost a month ago, and it's fucked my life up. So guess what? I love Chatterbait. Chatterbait is a bitch who turned on her webcam and just sat there and just played the guitar on her pussy. You know, I'm not mad at her. But I cannot invest in that Chatterbait girl's life. Like, I can't invest in her life the way I can a stripper's life. Like, a stripper's life, I can literally just tell her positive things.
Okay.
Like, I'm a guru.
Yeah,
I'm a special person. Like, I can talk to her.
I get that.
She'll get the value from that.
I get that you want personal connection.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I get. You want personal connection.
That's not viable.
You want personal connection.
Yeah, that's not viable.
Okay. So because you can't get personal connection with the cam girl, that means she's not a sex worker?
No, I just think she's quote unquote not a sex worker because she doesn't actually sell sex.
Yes, they do.
Hold on. I just feel like if there's no, like, me as a real G.
Okay.
If I go to the transaction knowing that I'm never gonna get sex, then yeah, how does that make you a sex worker?
So porn stars are sex workers?
Porn stars are sex workers because they have sex.
And
they have sex. No, they just diddle their coochies. It's different. Like, maybe they do sell sex. Maybe you're right.
That's
but what I'm saying is like we still have to go.
Do you
deeper.
get?
We
do
have
you,
to go
okay,
deeper.
okay,
We cannot
okay.
just be
I don't
like
wanna
sex
put you out
workers are
there.
not sex workers. We have to
No,
go deeper than that.
I feel that they're sex working, like I said, and then I'm not bashing sex workers or anything like that, because this is not what this conversation is.
We
Like I
appreciate
said, I
sex
appreciate
workers.
sex workers.
I know about Chatterbait big time. because of
But
that.
my thing is, if a girl gets naked, same thing like strip club. If a girl gets naked, shows off her body, that's sex work.
You're right. I agree with you.
So
I agree with you.
so my thing is, cam girls take off their clothes and strippers take off their clothes. The only difference is,
I guess
you
I
see
agree with
one
you. I
in
guess I agree with you. I agree
You
with
see
you.
one in real time, and then you see just one behind a webcam. So, and like I said, I feel that your personal gripe is that personal interaction that you can't get.
No, it's no gripe. It's not gripe. It's because no, it's not. A gripe would be something that I was like basically upset about. It's like, guess what? I love Chatterbait. You hear me saying? Like, I love it. I'm not griping about it at all. I'm not griping because I don't have to talk to that bitch. Because guess what? When I click on Chatterbait, I don't expect to have to. I don't have to have clean sheets. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to change my bed sheets. Does that make sense? Like, I don't have to like.
Sense.
I don't have to act like a bitch is coming over.
That makes
I
sense.
could just be like, yeah, bitch, you're gonna stay over there. So I'm not upset about it at all. I'm really, really, truly not. I'm just saying that like. I'm not even saying anything against what you're saying. They're all sex workers. I agree with you completely. Okay. I'm just saying that there should be like I said earlier, there should be a level. There should be levels. There should be something called safe sex work and not safe. Like I respect non-safe sex workers. People who really let people have sex with them. You know, like those are non-safe sex workers because the motherfucker is next to you, inside of you, like all that creepy stuff. Like motherfucker's there. Safe sex work is a whole different category. Like safe sex work is like, let me take a picture of my titties and put it on Instagram and hope a nigga buys that picture of my titties. It's like cool. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm not mad at that, but I'm saying that come on. I'm not like, that's not unsafe. That's not like you're doing anything. It's not like you're putting yourself out there. It's just titties. Get over here. Get the fuck out of here. There's motherfuckers who get fucked every day for money. That's a real fucking danger. It's a danger to let somebody inside of you. It's not a danger to show somebody your titties on the internet. That's just a danger to your stupid little ego. This is a danger to your little heart. I'm glad I'm wasted. Go ahead and let me talk off.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to think like.
Thanks for not stopping me.
Fuck?
You fucking a-hole.
I mean, shit, I would try it, but you can keep on going.
Do you want to rant while I whiz, or do you want me to pause it?
Rant about what?
Whatever you got to say.
Like, I'm pretty much done.
Whatever you got to say.
I'm pretty much
Tell me
done
about
with this conversation.
Tell me
about what?
I got a whiz.
What do you want? What do you know? I don't know about sex work.
I mean, we're trying to make this smooth so the viewers don't know I'm whizzing, but they already know because I said it 3 times in a row.
All right, well then go whiz.
So if you say,
all right, pause and go whiz.
All right, we'll pause.
They already know it.
I love you, viewers. So we'll be right back.
Sex workers.
They are both sex workers. We're back on the air, and the truth is, you're right. They are both sex workers. Me as a gangster, I feel different connections with both of them because I can actually touch one. Like when you're a strong, cool stud like myself, you know who you can pull and who you can't pull. So yeah, what do you think about sex workers?
They're awesome. They're amazing. Everyone loves them, whether you like it or not. I mean, where you say, I think the only people who don't like sex workers are like hardcore religious people who secretly play with themselves.
Hardcore religious people is like 70% of the world, though, Brian.
No, it's not.
Don't you think?
No.
Okay.
No. I do not think that.
Okay. No, I believe you. I mean, I think, I don't know. That's a pretty strong argument. I'm going to go ahead and stick with that argument. I think 70% of the world is hardcore religious. I do think that. Around 70%. Because
70% is too high.
But you're not factoring in all the countries that only give a fuck about religion. Like there's many countries who only live through religion.
Yeah.
And America only used to live through religion until
countries.
like 95.
I'll say 70s. I'll say up to like maybe the late 60s, probably 70s. The whole like Woodstock era and shit like that. That's when I think it started to change. You know
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, so I know where you got the 95 bullshit from.
I said 75. Get the fuck out.
95.
You trying to make up?
You want to go back?
Guys? Run it back.
Run
Run
it
it back,
back.
guys. Hey, rewind it.
Run it
Rewind
back.
Don't fucking. We're
Run
not
it
gonna
back.
argue about this. We're gonna rewind it because it's recorded.
Okay.
You're gonna fucking play me. Just
All
me
right.
and you. But you ain't gonna play me, Playboy. You know what I've been playing a lot?
What are you playing on?
Father. Have you heard Father?
Yeah, I heard.
Have you heard the
what do
new
you mean?
Father?
I've heard. Yeah, I heard the last 3 songs that came out.
Oh my
kidding
god!
me?
Have you
I
heard?
was a bigger
I can't
Father
roll
fan
a
than you
blunt,
are.
but I could roll a dollar bill. And I was like, oh! As soon as I heard that song, I was like, this is the song. This is your hit right here, buddy. I can't roll a blunt, but I can roll a blunt and a dollar bill. But Father killed that. Father killed that. Like, he made like 2 or more songs after that, but it's not about those songs. It's about this fucking song. Have you heard that one? It's called.
I've heard. I just said I heard all the new songs. That
I
came out.
I get it. Which one do you like? Which one are you appreciative of? You don't appreciate any of those Father songs?
No, I don't appreciate it. Fuck yeah, I like all them goddamn Father songs. Yeah,
I was waiting
for
you to say it.
I was a bigger fucking Father fan than you are.
No, not no more.
Fuck out of here, fam.
Not no more, because I can't roll a blunt, but I can
hate
roll
on
a
that
dollar
nigga, bro.
bill.
Yeah, We Had a Deal is a good fucking song.
Mm-hmm.
Thought Tonight's a good song, and fucking Lotto
It's
with
called
Abra.
Thought Night. Yeah.
Yeah, Thought Night, Thought Tonight. You know what the fuck I meant. And then fucking and Lotto with Abra is a good ass fucking song.
I don't know. Lotto's decent.
Lotto's
and,
a good fucking song.
And but fucking, what's the first one? We Had a Deal.
We Had a Deal.
Ooh! We Had a Deal is so
Deal
good.
is a fucking slapper, bro.
Bro, that is his song. That's his new hit. That's really his new hit. And it sucks because it came out 2 weeks ago. So we could have put it on our earlier podcast. But, like, I didn't know about it. I'm not going to act like I just catch everything immediately. That is fire. We Had a Deal is fire. Like, my boy runs the underground. You run the underground when you make a song like that. Like, he just runs the underground straight up. Like, that's the thing, is like, there is a real do you think the underground's dead?
No.
Yeah,
Fuck
the underground's not dead.
No, underground's not dead, because I mean that's how you get the new music.
Exactly. And
You know what I'm saying? Like
Father
that's how you get the new sound and shit like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then, some people can stay underground and some people can stay on the ground.
Two people run the underground. 2 people.
Who's that?
Father and Currency. Those motherfuckers don't ever need a mainstream look. They will always just have people that are just like, yeah, that's a slapper. I don't give a fuck if you play it on the radio. You can't play that song on the radio. You can't play I Can't Roll a Blunt, but I can roll a dollar bill. You cannot play that on the radio. But it's going to be a slapper, bro. I can't wait till the world hears that. We Had a Deal is such a good song.
I don't think the radio. I don't think I've ever heard a Father song on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, the only 2 McConan songs I ever heard on the radio was like Tuesday, but that had Drake on it, and I liked it.
Like, when I first saw that Father was coming back, I said, this is probably gonna be whack.
I know that was the first thing you fucking said.
Yeah, of course.
I know you.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how this could be good. I was like, I don't have time for this. You already had your chance. We gave you a chance.
No. You gave him a chance.
What was
that
song?
You gave him a chance
Nokia.
and fucking.
What was that song? Nokia.
Flip phone,
Nokia.
Nokia.
Flip phone, Nokia.
Well,
son, I was like, yeah. I was like, you're done. There you go. You made a slapper. You did it.
Okay.
But when he said, when the chorus came around,
everybody in
Brian,
the club getting shot.
The first song, I don't give a
here,
fuck about that
bro.
song. Everybody in the
Fuck
club
outta
getting
here.
shot sounds like a gimmick song.
Fuck out of here.
But when I heard,
You're a gimmick song.
When I heard that chorus, when that chorus came in, he said, "I can't roll a blunt, but I can roll a dollar bill." I was like, me. I was like, oh. I got excited. I was like, I was like, I'm so sorry, Father. You're my father. I believe in you. I'm so sorry. I believe so much. Thank you so much. That's like really how I felt. I was like, I'm so sorry. Please let me back on the boat. Please let me on the bandwagon. Please. I'm so sorry for ever jumping off. He was like, well, I can't roll up. I thought we had a deal. Yeah.
I've been a fan of Awful Records for like the longest. Like,
I'm not a fan of Awful Records because what's the nigga's name in the wheelchair?
Ether.
Garbage.
Ether.
McConan ain't made no slappers recently either. I listened to his last mixtape.
He's on an awful though.
But I listened to his last mixtape and I wanted to love it because I want to give McConan a chance. I want McConan to win, but not if he don't win.
I mean, like I said, but I think it's just your opinion on the fucking artist.
I mean, my opinion
I'm
is
saying?
also the 15. I'm a perpetual 15-year-old, Brian. Like, I'm never going to not be a 15-year-old. Do you know that? Like, that's the reason we started this podcast, because I always think like a child. I listen to Bad Baby. So if the same person doesn't listen to Bad Baby, doesn't listen to that person, then you don't got the 15-year-olds. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just keeping it G real. Like, if I'm sitting here being like, yo, I'm 15 years old and I'm listening to Bad Baby. You like 50
Cent? You think 50 Cent has 15-year-olds right now?
He had 15-year-olds when he was out. Period.
Okay.
Like, he had 15-year-olds when we were talking about him. Like,
okay,
that's
but does he
what
have but does he have 15-year-olds right now? And
but that's
still,
not what I'm
is he
saying.
still
He
making,
doesn't.
yeah, no, that's what the fuck you're saying right now.
No. Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Let's go back and forth.
Because
Come on,
no, that's pretty much what the fuck you're saying right now.
No. It's
you get
not.
what I'm saying? Okay.
Let me talk.
All right, talk.
I'm ready to go. Let's talk back and forth.
All right.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that when I was 15 and 50 Cent came out, 50 Cent was the biggest thing, and then I was 15 and I understood it.
Okay.
And then when I was 16 and the biggest thing came out, acted like I was 15.
Okay.
And I appreciated it like I was 15. When I was 25 and the biggest thing came out, guess what I acted like I was, Brian?
Yeah, you were 15.
I felt my heart like I was 15. Guess what? When I was 29, which is how old I am right now, guess what I did? I still listen to that music as if I was 15. So when I'm 15, I realized that comethazine is the ball in this person. Like, I fuck with comethazine. As a 15-year-old, I rock with comethazine, I rock with Bad Baby, and I rock with a couple other people. You know what I'm saying? As a Ski Mask, I rock with a couple people as a 15-year-old. Straight up. As a 30-year-old, guess what? I rock with Mac Homie. You know, like I told you, I rock with Mac Homie. I rock with Booed Up. I rock with T-Pain as a 30-year-old. So there's certain things I rock with as a 30-year-old.
So 15.
But there's certain things I rock with as a 15-year-old, and I'm not going to deny my 15-year-old self. I'm never going to deny my 15-year-old self.
Okay.
I live as a 15-year-old forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I just want to make that clear.
I get what you're saying, but my thing is, like I said, just because you don't rock with it doesn't mean other people aren't fucking rocking with it.
If we ain't doing the Young Jock dance, when I was 15, we was doing the Young Jock dance. If we ain't doing the Young Jock dance, I don't see how you can break through to me as a 15-year-old. I'm just saying me as a 15-year-old.
What?
I'm just saying me as a 15-year-old. What do you think right now that 15-year-olds are listening to? Like, let's keep it real. Let's talk about it. What do you think that 15-year-olds are listening to legitimately?
Whatever Adam 22 says is hot.
Brian,
is that not true?
15,
is that not true?
Because if I'm 15, I'm trying to beat Adam 22. I'm gonna keep it G real. If I'm 15, I'm not trying to get led. Like, 15 is a rebellion stage, so I'm trying to not get led by Adam. Like, if Adam catches my person, that's so be it. If Adam says comethazine's hot, so be it, because I already knew comethazine was hot. But who does Adam really say is hot? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying like who can you get what I'm saying? Like, who do you as a 15-year-old fuck with? You know what I'm saying? You fuck with Larry June?
Yeah.
As a 15-year-old, right?
No.
Like, as a like whatever age you are, right? So it's like, that's certain people. Like, I want to figure out who that is. I don't care about anything besides
I really just feel that's just you and your opinion coming from how you grew up and listen to music.
I try to keep it away from that, though.
I think that's how it is,
I know what
bro.
you're saying, but I'm trying to fight that.
I really think that's what it's coming down to.
Maybe you're right, but I'm so look. That's the fight between me trying not to be old. I don't want to be old, and I don't want to think about 29. I want to think like a child. Like, I want to, like Kanye said that a while back. He was like, I get younger and younger every year. You know, because, like, that's what's important. Important is, like, once you get around 25, you need to start getting younger and younger every year. Which means, like, don't get trapped in your ways. You know, like, It's like 25 years is, like, the amount of time it takes to get trapped in your ways. You want to get untrapped. You know, you want to start over every 25 years. You want to be like, okay, let me think fresh. You know, let me think, like you said, free thinking. You know what I'm saying? I want to think free.
Yeah.
So me thinking free is me, like I said, comethazine. I vouch for comethazine right now.
Nice.
Comethazine's my nigga. He might not pop, he might pop. Comethazine is the nigga I vouch for.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
But he might not pop over, but that's my 15-year-old self. And like I said, my 30-year-old self, I forgot who they said they like. They like, who'd they say? I forgot. I just said it like 3 or 4 times. But
You said Larry June or T-Pain.
T-Pain, exactly. T-Pain. As a 30-year-old, I knew I grew up with T-Pain. I knew that T-Pain's the guy who's from my era who's also making really unique sounds. You get what I'm saying? Like, Rocky is not singing. I would respect Rocky a lot more if he sang.
Why?
No reason.
Because it's your opinion about music. Because like I said, it's
only
just,
reason
it's
is because
it's your opinion of music. No, it's your opinion and what you like to listen to in music.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck to hear that in music. I only give a fuck.
But you just said
I know,
you would like it more if
but
you
let
sang.
me explain.
Let me not care?
Let me explain.
That makes no fucking sense.
I care mostly about that person sounding uncomfortable, Brian. Like, I care mostly about that person trying something. Just like Rocky's new album is called Testing. I appreciated the album title, but then when he made the album, it was just a whole bunch of him rapping. And I was like, what are you testing if you're just going to rap the whole time?
And then in that whole...
That's not testing your style. It's not testing
in that whole little rant, you said the key word in that fucking sentence is I.
Yeah, it's always I. Yeah,
so
totally.
It's your opinion on fucking music.
Of course. And my opinion is my end all. I don't matter. I'm not nobody. Like, I'm not nobody. I'm just,
so like when I said that whatever fucking 15-year-olds, when you said whatever 15-year-olds listen to, I was like, yeah, whatever fucking Adam 22.
Do you think 15-year-olds are listening to A$AP Rocky?
When I mean by what Adam 22 is not necessarily Adam 22, but whatever's hot off of fucking SoundCloud right now.
My question is, do you think that more 15-year-olds are listening to Rice Gum's track or listen to what's hot on SoundCloud? You think more 15-year-olds are listening to Rice Gum's track or No Jumper's Spotify playlist? Which one?
No Jumper Spotify playlist.
Well, guess what, bro?
But then
I'm sorry to tell you,
but then also at the same
really
time,
15.
But then at the same time, I don't fucking listen to Rice Gum, and I'm not on fucking YouTube like a 15-year-old, so I wouldn't know.
It's like, literally today I was listening to Rice Gum on No Jumper, or not Rice Gum, Gabby show, and she was talking shit about Rice Gum, and she was like, why would people believe him? Why would people believe him over me? And I was like, because you don't fucking play into the aesthetic. Like, you're not cool. You're not cool in this fan base. So basically, whatever you say is gonna be dumb as hell. Does that make sense? Like, it's hard to explain that, but it's like it's so understandable if you're 15. Like, it's so understandable if you're 12 years old. You'd be like, yo, I don't have to listen to you, bitch. You a bitch. Shut up, bitch. You know, like, it's different. It's hard to explain, but it's like, if a nigga's already got your heart, like Rice Gum has little kid's heart.
Probably has your heart too.
Maybe. I'm not gonna lie to you, maybe. Because the reason I fuck with Rice Gum, but I can give you reasons why I fuck with Rice Gum, because he fucking does his shit. He doesn't fucking, he goes hard about it. He does fake news at a high level. Like, he does the news, like, remember when Lil Wayne kissed Baby in the mouth?
Yeah.
And he talked his way out of it? That was with the first instance of me being like, oh, a nigga can talk his way out of some dumb shit. Like, he doesn't have to live in that. He doesn't have to be like, oh, you caught me kissing him in the mouth. I guess I'll go not have a rap career. No, he figured out how to talk. He figured out how to be a gangster. So I was like, I hope Rice Gum can do that, basically. You get what I'm saying? Like, I hope my favorite guy can do some dumbass shit and still not look dumb afterwards. And that's really hard to do, but Lil Wayne did it. I don't care what you're saying, but Lil Wayne did it. Like, Lil Wayne, my idol. Lil Wayne's my idol. Remember last week when you did the poll about if Lil Wayne's the new Michael Jackson or Drake? And everybody said Drake is the new Michael Jackson? And guess what I said? Fuck you all. Fuck you all. Fuck everybody. Kill me. Like, shoot me if you think that Wayne, if you think that Drake's better than Lil Wayne, shoot me. Shoot me if you think that, because guess what? the Lil Wayne fans get what I'm saying. Like the people who are on my side get what I'm saying. They know that what Lil Wayne did with I Feel Like Dying and like opening doors and like being the God is much more important than all that dumb shit. Like much more important than much more important than Best I Ever Had. It went 50 times platinum. It was Best I Ever Had.
But you're making it seem that I like Drake more than Lil Wayne.
I mean, you said that Drake was more of the little.
But that doesn't mean that I think Drake is better than fucking Lil Wayne. I even said last week that Lil Wayne is the fucking GOAT. But if we're talking about the mass appeal and who's being played more at like family functions. And not just at black family functions. I'm talking about around the fucking country and shit like that.
Look, I think that
but
Lil
listen,
Wayne's getting played in the South in random white people's family functions. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You done?
I'm not here to.
Are you done? Are you done? Because when you get fucked up, you know, you like not let people talk and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Please don't be mad at me, viewers. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, worldwide. That's what I'm saying. Like worldwide, just how Michael Jackson known. Worldwide, as I said, like I feel that we can probably go to like fucking Wakanda right now, and then people are listening to fucking Drake more than they're fucking listening to Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Let me keep it real with you.
Shut the fuck up.
Go ahead.
But at the same time, I feel that Lil Wayne is like fucking like Paul McCartney. Fucking
exactly. What I'm trying to say is that exactly what you're saying is that does Lil Wayne's impact not it's like basically it's like Michael Jordan. It's like if a guy comes next that's better than Michael Jordan, you still can't compare him to Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan did it first. Like it's like Michael Jordan did that God shit first. Like Lil Wayne got fucked over in his deal and he looked stupid. He did. He got fucked over in his deal and he looked stupid, like a jackass. Lil Wayne looks like a jackass. I love Lil Wayne more than everybody else. I have more to talk to him about than anybody else, but he looked like a jackass when he got fucked over in his deal, right? But Drake didn't look like a jackass. So people are gonna be like, he's better? No, he's not better. Just because he didn't look like a jackass doesn't mean he did better art. You know, for me, like everybody who understands art doesn't think about the tarnish.
Yeah, you would have missed all that shit, dumbass.
Doesn't think about the tarnish. Does that make sense? Like, they don't think about, like, oh, this guy got tarnished by this. They think about, this guy contributed, I Feel Like Dying.
You feel like you're about to cry. I know, you're not about to cry.
I'm so glad this isn't me in film. He contributed. Yeah. He contributed I Feel Like Dying. He contributed Gone on the Yamaha, chromed out 1100. Like, he contributed too many undeniable, world-changing hits. Uh-huh. So if everybody votes Drake and say, oh, Drake's more, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have more I Feel Like Dying than Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne has at least 5 I Feel Like Dyings. Whether you want to believe it or not, he has 5 of those. Drake doesn't have 2. Drake maybe has 1, but he doesn't have. Drake has 1. It's Marvin's Room. Marvin's Room is Drake's only I Feel Like Dying. You know, Drake's only fuck that nigga that you said so far. That's the only word. That's the only phrase that we can remember no matter what forever. So if you don't figure out a way to make people remember your phrase no matter what forever, then I can't put you on that level, bro. You can make whatever on the charts, you can make whoever likes you right now. But what I'm saying is that when we go, we'll be like, all right. If you hear that, oh, me,
all right, Ma. All right,
all right,
Jamal.
What you gonna say afterwards, Brian? What you gonna say afterwards? You gonna say, I feel like dying.
All right, Jamal. All right. Who's 15 years listen to more, Drake or Lil Wayne?
Who what?
Who are 15-year-olds listen to more right now, Drake or Lil Wayne?
Right now, Drake.
All right then, shut the fuck up.
Right now, Drake.
Shut the fuck up then. Shut up.
Shut up.
No,
okay.
no. I just used your argument against you. I just used your argument against you.
Because my argument is this. My argument is not that. My argument is this. Who is more years of 15-year-olds? Okay, the 2018-year-olds say I'm listening to Drake. But who are the 2011, 2012, and 2013, and 2014, and 2015-year-olds listen to? Who are they listening to? That's 5 years in a row, bro. That's 5 years in a row.
Period.
Oh,
so what I'm
shit.
saying is, yes, if you say right now a motherfucker's listening to Drake, cool.
But
What I'm saying is, who's had more years of listening to? Who's had more? Brian, who has had more years of listening to?
Look,
Drake or Lil Wayne?
I know it's
you can
Lil
say
Wayne.
Drake. People are listening to Drake right now.
It's Lil
Fine.
Wayne. It's Lil
Fine,
Wayne.
but who has had more years
I'm
of
right here.
listening to?
I'm right here. Remember, we're talking to each other.
Okay.
Remember, it's just
You
us.
said Lil Wayne.
Remember, it's just us. We're just talking.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Remember,
I'm just freaking out.
Remember,
I'm sorry.
it's just us that we're talking to each other.
all love. I'm
We don't have to
freaking
get
out.
loud.
I'm just
Didn't
getting
you just say
excited.
that?
I'm drunk.
Didn't you say that earlier? Yeah.
Who is more
Oh,
years
yeah.
of people listening to?
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. So
Lil
what
Wayne.
I'm saying is
So
that
what- and
that's
then
I'm
what I was saying is
Lil
that-
Wayne owns a decade. Drake may own 2 years or whatever, but that's not a decade, my bro.
So you're saying Drake
like,
might
that's
own
not
his decade?
fucking dedication 1, 2, 3 suffix, fucking like father, like
Are we
son,
talking-
Carter 2, Carter 3. That's not all that. That's one fucking. That's
Remember,
year.
remember, it's just me and you. Just me and
Guess
you
who?
here.
Guess
Just
who
me and you
people
here.
listen to right now?
Remember,
Guess who,
remember,
okay,
it's just
I'm
me and you
gonna
here.
keep it real.
Remember, just you here. Why
I'm
are
just
you
going
yelling?
back away from the microphone.
Why are you
Guess
yelling?
who people are listening to right
Thank
now,
you.
Brian? Who are people listening to right now? Are they listening to Drake or are they listening to Travis Scott? Keep it real. Keep it real with me. Who are
I
people
think it's a tie.
Shut. Come on, bro.
It's not a tie.
No.
It's not a tie?
People are listening to Travis Scott way more.
More than Drake?
Stop.
More than
stop,
Drake?
Stop.
More than Drake. And then I'm not even a fucking Drake fan.
I'm not even Drake's fan either. I'm just
not
keeping
even
it real
Drake's
with
fucking
you, bro.
fan either.
Like I said, Travis Scott
Alright.
beat Nicki. Who
Alright,
has had
alright.
2 weeks on number
Why are
one?
you yelling? Why the fuck are
I'm
you
not
yelling?
yelling.
Yes,
I'm
the
just,
fuck
I'm
you
just
are.
asking you a question. Who
Why
has
are you-
had
why are you-
2
why are you
weeks?
yelling?
Who has had 2 weeks on
All right,
number one?
no.
Who has had 2 weeks
I'm
on
gonna
number
do this
one
right now.
besides Travis Scott? I'm
Keep
gonna
going.
pause it really quick.
Keep-
But I really want you
keep
to
doing
think
this.
about that. Who has had 2 weeks on number one? All right, Brian.
Good. Okay, so are you gonna yell again?
I'm always
when you
yelling.
when you want to make a point, you just get loud again.
I mean,
Are you gonna
when
yell at
I'm
me again,
right,
or
when I'm right, I just yell
or
at
you just be, or you just can keep yelling? Because if you keep yelling, then I'm just gonna be done with this already.
Hey, if you're gonna
But
quit
I'm gonna
because I yell, then that's dope. That means that I can win easily without even good facts. But I hope that I can win with
not
good
really.
facts only. Like I want to win with good facts, but you're telling me I can win without good facts if I just yell louder. I'm like,
No,
yo,
'cause
I'm
I'm
right.
not just gonna deal with this.
I'm just saying, who has had 2 weeks at number one besides Travis Scott?
Wasn't this the fucking argument?
No, this is the
No,
argument now.
Listen, motherfucker. But wasn't this the same shit? How you're like, oh, well, you're just saying that because he's relevant right now. Aren't you saying that right now?
Brian.
Listen, but what I'm going off of, I can go on fucking a lot of fucking Spotify playlists right fucking now, and there's
I'm
more.
not talking about playlists. I'm talking about numbers, motherfucker. Who had 2 weeks at number one? Oh my god. Who had 2 weeks at number one besides Travis Scott this whole year?
Let's see.
2018. That's all we asking, baby. We just asking who had 2 weeks at number one besides Travis Scott. That's it. We're not going deep. We're not asking about nothing else besides that. We're saying who else has the power to go number one 2 weeks in a row. No one has had that power besides Travis Scott, Brian. Awkward silence.
No, I'm looking up fucking stats and shit right now.
Yeah, but I already know the stats, and I know that nobody did it. I'm just keeping it G real with you. I love you. This is Brian. This is my original co-host. He's the person I love the most. He started the Kenforce podcast with me, and he's the person I trust the most about musical smartness. But guess what? He wrong. And I love Brian. I love Brian. He wrong though. Ain't nobody got number one 2 weeks in a row this whole year. Not 2018. Not 2018, baby. I thought Thugger could have did it, but that album ain't shit. My nigga put out an album that was not even gonna make number one the first time.
Fuck you yelling for?
Because I'm sad. That's aggressiveness. That's anger. That's sadness. It's aggressive sadness. Brian's looking on his phone still, just so you guys know.
Let's see. Drake Scorpion holds number one for fourth week on Billboard.
Fourth week? No, he didn't. Nope, don't believe it.
Not reading. Okay, so.
Not Billboard.
So we're not talking about Billboard.
I mean, I don't know.
Not-
What is he? What
we're
is
not
he
talking
number
about
one on?
Billboard?
What is he number one on? I don't care. I mean, I'm just saying. What? Okay, so Drake did it. So you're really trying to bust me out the water and tell me Drake?
No, I'm
did
not
it?
trying to bust you out the water.
Like,
I'm not
guess
trying
what?
to bust you out the
Drake,
water.
aka the Superman of rap. Did
Oh,
it.
here we go. Here we go. But who was just screaming, Travis Scott, number two? Oh, funk flex ass motherfucker.
Right.
But
Who made the best album all year?
You answer me. Who you think made the best album?
Who I think made the best album?
Yeah, who made the best album? ASAP.
ASAP.
All right, well that's respectable. ASAP Rocky or just ASAP in general?
ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Mob because they
A$AP
put out an
Rocky.
album early this year.
ASAP Rocky.
So just Rocky. Rocky's
A$AP
album
Rocky.
Testing is the best album this year.
I feel it's
Guess
Rocky
what?
Testing.
I would put that as a close maybe third, but at the same time, everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows Travis Scott made the best album this year.
Everybody knows.
I'm sorry.
It's not.
I'm
it's
sorry.
Not,
Everybody knows.
It's not. It's
Wait
not.
till December when everybody starts doing their year end of the year end list, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, Travis Scott did so."
They're gonna say Drake.
No, Travis Scott. You said Drake. You're the one who said Drake.
And you're the one who said Travis Scott.
You just said Drake was number one for the fourth year in a row, and we started the conversation by saying that Travis Scott put out the best album of the year. And that'll come out December. That'll come out whenever.
All right, we'll
Travis
see.
Scott, unfortunately, because I wanted Thugger to put out the best album, and I wanted Ray Shrem to be second. That's what I wanted. I wanted Sway Lee to have the second best album of the year, and I wanted Thugger to have the best album. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Those are who I wanted to win, but that's not what happened, bro. What happened was logically, Travis Scott put out the best album. He just put out the most hits. He just put out the most good songs, man. I can't deny his songs. I'm not gonna go home and be like, that's not a good song.
Really?
It's a good song. I
haven't heard any fucking Travis Scott song on the radio.
Bruh, does that matter?
Yeah, it does.
Come on now.
Yeah, it does. It does. Okay, how many times
I did this podcast with you because you're forward thinking. I didn't do this podcast with you because you were worried about the radio, Brian. Come on now. Is Bass God in the radio?
Here we go.
I'm just keeping it real.
I'm done.
Is Bass God on the radio?
I'm done.
I'm just talking to you. Oh, Brian's
I'm
done
done,
with it,
dude.
at least
really
we
done.
got 2 hours out of you. It's been 2 hours.
I'm fucking done.
Looks like Brian's done.
I'm done.
He knows there ain't no goddamn answer.
I'm done because
ain't no goddamn answer to that.
Because you just said who's gonna say that they have the hottest album of the year, right? But then people are gonna go, and what I'm saying is people are gonna go off of who's been playing on the radio, who's been playing all around the world, fucking wide, bro. That's what the fuck I'm trying to fucking say.
Cardi B has the album of the year then.
Like, I know what the fuck you're saying. But like I said, I'm done. This is the Kenforce podcast.
No. Who do you think has the best album of the year?
I just told you. I think I just fucking told you that I think ASAP had the best album of the fucking year. So you think
ASAP has a better album than Kitsy Ghost?
Fucking said. That's
so you
what
think
I just
ASAP
said.
has a better album than Kitsy Ghost?
Kitsy Ghost is second to me.
So Kitsy Ghost is second to you, and where's Travis fall? I'm just keeping it real. I wanna talk to you. You're my friend, man.
But why the fuck are you yelling? That's what I don't
you.
understand.
I'm
is
drunk.
that
That's why I'm
you keep
yelling.
fucking yelling and it makes no fucking sense.
Times, You're my friend.
Like, it's just pissing me
I just want
off.
to chat with my friend while I'm drunk.
Like, you're fucking yelling when you want to get your point across,
I just
bro.
want to chat with my friend.
And
bro.
like you said, like,
you're the one person who shouldn't be offended by me. You know who I am, man. You've been drunk with me more than anybody who's listening, I'm sure. So just have a chat. Let's talk about it. So you're saying that Kitsy Ghost is second, and ASAP Testing is third?
You said who I think had the best album of the year, right? And what did I say?
You said ASAP.
And then who's my second?
Kitsy Ghost.
All right then.
Okay, well I'm saying Travis Scott followed by Kitsy Ghost. Literally.
There you go.
And then I'll say fucking ASAP is like fourth because I haven't figured out what's third. Third is my favorite underground album. Like third is my favorite album with slappers. Because like I wouldn't rate Testing as like an album with slappers. Like there's not just straight slappers all the way through. So I have to give that to another album. And then I can give ASAP Testing because they gave Skepta a chance and people like that a chance. So I can fuck with ASAP Testing.
And then third, I would say Playboy Cardi, and that's for me.
Playboy Cardi is such a trash album this year.
I like Die-Lit. Die-Lit was sick. I like.
I'm saying like. I feel you. One song was sick. Like a couple songs are sick, but it wasn't the same impact. Like I feel like Playboy Cardi changed the world.
So your 15-year-old still didn't like it?
You hear me? Yeah, because Playboy Cardi changed the world. This first album. You don't believe me? You don't agree with that? Playboy Cardi's first album with fucking Magnolia and shit changed the world. Like it made my whole world of music different. It introduced me to new flows, introduced me to new everything. I was just like, that makes total sense. I want it. Now when Die-Lit came out, it didn't sound the same. It wasn't as progressive. It wasn't even as strong as but I liked it. I didn't hate it, but it wasn't like I needed to die over this. Let me see if there's any more topics before you run away from me.
Reese LaFleur. Did you ever listen to the Reese mixtape?
Did it just come out?
Yeah.
No.
It came out around the same time as he dropped the song with Young Thug. Remember last week I said he dropped the song with Young Thug and it was under promoted? Well, Reese LaFleur dropped a mixtape and it was pretty mediocre. You see, he thought I was going to say pretty good. But it's just pretty mediocre because it was like Reese always gives you that I should be a rapper type feel. Does that make sense?
I don't think I've ever listened to.
Yeah, like a Reese mixtape gives you a good old I should be a rapper, but I'm not a rapper. Like, these are all the songs rappers wouldn't use type feel, and I'm like, all right, Reese, you good, man? Just stop being a motherfucker. Stop. Remember what you were talking about very early in the episode about how like who gets the song Trippie Redd or Travis Scott? And it's like Reese is the type of nigga to always give you the song. You're like he's like always give Young Thug. I'm like, bro, you don't want no songs for yourself? He's like, no, I just want to be a mediocre rapper. I'm like, fuck you, Reese. So yeah, that whole thing makes me sad, but I do like Reese's mixtape. I'm not mad at it at all. Let me see. Gunna's been working with Gary V. You know who Gary V is?
Yeah, I know who Gary V is.
So I would check out Gunna because Gunna's got some good management in this side, basically. So basically, I mean, if anybody want to shout out, you want to shout out anybody? Brian?
No, not that I can think of right now.
How did you think? I mean, it was your birthday last week. Happy birthday, brother.
It's my birthday yesterday.
Your birthday yesterday.
August 19th, 1980.
Happy birthday, man. What'd you do for your birthday?
Actually, I do. Let's see, what did I do for my birthday? Went to a cool Saturday night. Went to a cool little party that a mutual friend that me and Ma knows had. It was pretty.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty nice, little LA underground little party and shit.
Heck yeah. Who? You don't want to say. Maybe not on camera. I will tell later.
Oh, man.
Like, who was it? Was it Nico's party?
No.
I love Nico. Shout out to Nico.
No, Kesh.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
You know Kesh, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
She's, beautiful young African American.
Yeah, actually she's not African American. No, she's from London. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's black as hell. She's
she's
got
African American
blood. Yeah, she's
you're
African European. Yeah, she's African European.
And then Saturday. That's what it is. Fucking Saturday. Fucking Sunday, I went to Malibu with my girlfriend.
Oh, Brian got a girlfriend. Yeah. His girlfriend got a podcast, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is. His girlfriend's got like 5 podcasts.
Hell, she's been on.
Like she's popping, bro. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't want to.
It's not her podcast, but it's like one of her good friends, and they did like a little arc with her. Like I think she's doing like this whole month. She's like on the podcast. Actually, fuck it,
No, it's fire. I've been really tuning in. It's really interesting.
Really
like she's really smart and just cool.
It's
maybe
really
she doesn't
good.
get as wasted as me on the podcast.
Yeah, which was probably a bad idea.
Whatever. We got our own lane out here.
But shout out to Tierney for.
Oh shit! You just said her name on the vibe.
Maybe
that's G shit, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tierney.
I
love Tierney. She's a sweet gal.
At T*7.
Oh shit, bro! That's all the way. Like, shouts to her though, for real. She's amazing. Awesome. He just gave a full shout out, so I hope you guys check that out. Yeah. Anything else you want to give a shout out, like for your birthday? Anything else you care about?
No.
Like Virgil Abloh? You want to be like, hey, Virg?
Yeah, Virgil. How about you give me give me the off-white ones.
You want the ones, or you want the that's all you want? I want the Blazers.
I want every pair of off-whites.
Yeah, I want the Blazers literally.
I
would take the ones, but I want the Blazers.
I want the Blazers and the Converses.
Yeah, I want the Oh, you said it. I want the Converse so bad. Verge, bro. Quit playing and shoot your boy the Converse.
Yeah.
Besides that, dude, thank you guys so much, bro. This is 52 weeks. We did a full year.
A whole year of the Kenforce podcast.
We appreciate it so much. If you keep up, we're gonna do this for 5 more years.
Yeah, easy. Hopefully we're like on like Revolt TV, or
absolutely Revolt's black owned. So, I'm trying to be black to the cure,
You know
to
what
the
I'm
core.
saying?
I'm trying to show people I'm black.
You know what I'm saying? Check out our fucking serious radio show that we're gonna have in a few years. You know
With
what I'm
Patrice
saying?
O'Neal.
There we go.
with Patrice O'Neal in a couple years, right? No, thank you guys
That
so
wasn't
much.
even funny.
Huh?
That wasn't even funny.
I thought it was funny.
Boo this man.
It was funny if you
Boo
know who
this
Patrice O'Neal
man.
is. Like, I think it's funny if you know. All right, you're right. You're right. I like how you divided us. Like, certain people will think it's funny, and certain people will think it's not funny. So at least you made that line clear. So thank you. If you think it's not funny, then jump over to the Brian Johnson. Point of being, he's at B Jones. What is it? What's your B underscore is Conway?
Yo, follow me on Instagram at Bones D Conway.
Bones D Conway.
That's what we do, motherfuckers.
And you can follow me at Slayer with 8 R's, with no E, 8 R's, SLAY, 8 R's. And
follow the Kenforce podcast at Kenforce _ podcast. And share with your friends. Share with your mama. Let your mama listen to it while she takes you to school. All right.
Nothing but like good informational shit.
Exactly.
Peace and love. Thank you guys so much. It's been a year, and I hope to be 5 more years.
Exactly. Many more years to come.
I appreciate it so much.
Peace.
I love you guys so much. Peace and love, guys. Gang, gang.